not everything is technical issues. Not everything is technical issues. Sometimes I'm just doing stuff. I'm pretty sure it's not always about technical issues. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and get into things here. Yeah, so first thing to go ahead and address is that you guys probably noticed there's a chat box and a little bit of a mild change to the overlay on the chat, or for everything tonight. And that will continue to be true for just about everything on the stream tonight, because everything is kind of repositioned. I do, however, because it would not allow me to do some of the things that I wanted to do, I do have to resize a few things and make sure that everything is not all kind of like screwy and weird. And yeah, so I've got some, you know, little tweaks to do with some of the windows, which as you can see I am doing right now, because the chat was all squished and weird, and I was definitely not going to be leaving it like that. That is just not going to work. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much every window I have is like way different though. Like we're looking at a lot of new changes to the stream tonight. Yeah. So for now, this is gonna have to do for the chat box. It doesn't seem to want to fit the frame properly, but I'm gonna have to mess with it a little bit. Why does TH look more like a podcaster now? I mean, this is the same space I've always been in, just the camera's pointing in a different direction now, that's all. So one of the main reasons why I had to kind of restructure everything is because I had to start rebuilding my studio area a little bit so that I have the option to stream console games in the near future, because I did not have a TV set up in the space, and now I do. So in the future, I'll probably use the TV to display, I don't know, images during the screen on the background or something like that. TH should play Pokemon. No, I'm not going to play Arceus. Or at least probably not. But yeah, so my console focus, at least at the start, will be Horizon Zero Dawn and also Horizon Forbidden West. Those are the things that I want to get into, and I'm hoping to have my first like Horizon Zero Dawn stream either this week or maybe this weekend. Depends on how far I am, or if I finished my current theory that's in production. If I finish the theory and it's out and ready to go, then I may actually do some like long streams of Horizon Zero Dawn, just so that I can get through that to my, you know, because I'd really like to replay through that before Forbidden West comes out. So I'd like to do that. That would be pretty cool. So I want to get into that. That's high on the list. And then also I would like to do an Origins of Aloy, which is essentially just a game recap for Horizon Zero Dawn as well, if I have time before Forbidden West comes out. That might be a thing. Either, hold up, is that a TH mug I saw? Well, it is a TH mug, but it's also this, because my wife is a super awesome person, and so she did this, but then there's also this on the back. So, you know, just saying, these are a thing that exists within my household at the moment, and they may or may not possibly exist for other interested parties in the future. You know, we'll see. Anyways, so yeah, I've changed a whole bunch of stuff with everything. So for a lot of my old streams and stuff, like if we were going to be watching like a YouTube video or something like that, I had yeah, Aether, aka you guys. Anyways, so also, if I had a YouTube video or something to watch or something to review, like the live streams and stuff, like the version 2.5 live stream that's coming up, we will be able to utilize this now. which will make things a lot better for well, for everything, because then I can just configure these and now it's on the screen. I've got some unused elements still that I haven't worked out totally yet, but as you guys can see, this is actually a usable situation for me here for a change. Like, I can actually use this and it won't look weird, and it won't function, you know, objectively awkwardly, which can be really frustrating for me. So we're pretty much we're entering the sweet spot here, I think, for how we'll go about continuing with all of this stuff in the future. That said, since there are a lot of people who probably haven't seen this cutscene, let me get it back off of said cutscene and go back over to the main window where my game is, because this is also new, because I don't think you've seen this one yet either. So most of it will still work the same way as it always has, because why change anything? But yeah, so it's just a little bit I think a little bit cleaner, a little bit nicer, and there's some blank space that I can use for other stuff in the future, and I think that this will all be nice. But most importantly, for the love of God, I do need you guys to tell me right now, when I swap between the screens, is there a sound? Because if there's a sound, so help me God, I have to kill it. So please tell me if there's a sound. Okay, good, there's no sound. Thank God. The transition sound, the old transition sound was killing me from the beginning. I didn't even know it was there until I went back and I watched some of my streams. I was like, oh, I hate that. But people were like, oh, you should keep it. And I'm like, I really don't like it. But I kept it because people were like, okay, well, that's fine. But as long as there's no sound, and I don't believe Rev anyways. Rev is Rev. Yeah, so new overlay stuff. Yeah, so overall, I think it's just a much cleaner setup. You can actually see my UID on the screen now. It's not buried behind stuff. You know, you can see a bit more of the space behind me. I think it goes a long ways towards making me a little bit less of a talking head, more of a person. Because that's pretty cool. Because I'm pretty sure last time I checked, I was a person. So, anyways, oh, TH is a person. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm a person. But yeah. So all sorts of new stuff, and yeah, so tonight's the theme of tonight's stream is going to be me just exploring Enkanomiya, because well, I'm almost done with it. I'm at 97%. I've got a whopping 3% to go, and so far I have had very little time to try and just figure out where the last 3% is. So I'm just probably going to start over here on the left side in the serpent's bowels and just kind of move through and just start treasure scanning and seeing if I can find anything. And hopefully I'll hit 100% by the end of the night. But on top of that, we'll you know, just chill. I want it to be a pretty relaxed stream tonight. And talk lore or whatever, guys, or whatever you guys want to talk about. That's pretty much the plan for the stream this evening. So yeah, one of my chats, okay, it seems like the chat is more active in Twitch right now, I think, unless that's just not keeping up on the right side. I can't tell. Okay, well, no, it looks like it's fine. Okay, Rev could have deflected it to the TV not being, I mean, the TV is set up, like, it works now. It just is not usable for game streaming yet, because I have to still get my capture card actually set into it. Are you gonna turn? Okay, well, I tried to turn it on. It didn't want to turn on, but it does work. I promise it works. I mean, I can just leave it on and it'll have some like goofy streaming windows or something. Oh my God, are you gonna turn on? Okay, there it is. Now it's working. See, it works. It functions. I promised it works. Yeah, so it's, yeah, that's just, you know, just some random stuff and all that good stuff. But, yeah, it works. TV doesn't work. Shut up. Anyways, so as for exploring Enkynomiya tonight, I want to get out and just like stretch Ningguang's legs here, because this is a character I really haven't used much at all. She's only level 70 right now. I still have a lot of experience to gain for her. She's She's at, well, she's 70, 80, but she's 8, 8, 10 at the moment. I'd like to make her 8, 11, 11. Actually, that reminds me. I wanted to do something before I get into all this exploration. I'm pretty sure I have some books that I can push to further level up one or two of those skills. So I will do that as well. And we'll kind of go from there on that. Did I just hear possible out of context? Oh my god. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, let me go ahead and change those. I want to say, wait, no, I think, actually, I do think I can level one of her talents with that. Let's see. Yes, I can. So I can level that, or what do I need for, oh, I don't think I have near enough to push any of those. Maybe. Actually, if I have enough, I think I'd rather adjust that. Let's see. If I can make 3, I will. Yes, I can. Awesome. Okay. That's the... Wait, that's what the weird people would do? Get used to that when you become more popular. Yeah, I mean, listen, that's just kind of the way of things. I'm, you know, constantly trying to, you know, grow the channel and get, you know, more viewers, more followers, more subs, all that good stuff on both platforms lately. YouTube's kind of flatlining, but, you know, you gotta keep the fight going. So I just keep trying to learn new stuff all the time and make my entire presentation more professional all the while. I've been at it for, you know, getting on towards 2 years at this point. So we'll see as things continue to go. TH93 is 3? Yes, I am aware of that. You're a little late to the show. I've already enhanced the skill. It's already 11 now. See? I already did it. Oh, you finally crowned your Ningguang? Grats. Yeah, obviously, I only just started leveling mine recently, but she doesn't have what I would consider a good or complete set yet. She really does not. She's only got, what, 64% geo bonus damage because she does not have an artifact set that enhances geo damage at the moment. And that's because I've not farmed archaic Petra pieces in a very long time, like a really, really, really long time, such that the ones that I do have that are leveled up are horrible. And they're from, you know, kind of like a bygone age of just bad artifacts for me. So, yeah, I'm not using any of those. They're trash compared to the ones that I have on her already. So, she's chilling with these. 66.8, 168.9, I think is more than adequate for her. Overall. It'll have to do. So, we'll kind of see how things go here in Enkanomiya with her and with Zhongli, and solidify. You know, if things work the way I want it to, then great. And if it doesn't, well, then I'll pop a different party. But I think it'll be okay. Even at level 70, you know, I think she'll be capable of dealing some okay damage. Those enemies would seem to indicate as much. So we'll kind of, you know, feel it out from here. At Teyvat Astoria, who did you choose as your free character in the event? I chose Yunjin. Yeah, I chose Yunjin because she was the only one of the characters from the event that I don't have already at C6. So yeah, she is now C4. I really want to get her to C6. That's gonna be a big one for the attack speed bonus. That would be amazing. I really, really, really want that because I kind of have a fun idea of like pairing C2 Jean with C4 Yunjin and then just making like machine gun Yoimiya. I feel like that would be fun. So, you know, maybe with just like ungodly attack speed, that character might be more appealing to me. We'll see. It seems like something that could be entertaining. At Teyvat Astoria, my Ningguang is 2/2 Gladiator Archaic Petra. Yeah, that's the build I'd like to have. Obviously, you know, Shimenao's Reminiscence 2-piece is the same, so I don't really have an issue with that either. That can also continue to work. Solidify. And I really won't have to change anything from that either. Oh, I put the Jade screen down in the wrong spot. Man, get out of here with that crap. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I mean, she certainly doesn't do the kind of damage my Shenhua does right now. My Shenhua does crazy damage. Let's see if there's anything in here. Oh, there actually is something nearby. Okay, let's go. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, that was 24-second cooldown? That seems like a long one. I'm gonna see if I can get up to the top of this and then scan from up there and see if it'll help me hone in towards it a little better. We'll see. Or Tartaglia with this melee stance. Wacky. Yeah, that could also be really cool, actually. Jean and Tartaglia could both be really cool at that. I mean, hell, that actually, because Yoimiya kind of sucks when you don't have her in her fire stance, that could be a good way to just alternate between a pyro and a hydro character with Jean and Yunjin running support for them. I don't know, maybe just Husk will be the way to go with Yunjin, but that will, I think, well, no, it does enhance the way her buff works too. So I probably do want to get a Husk set, but right now I have Tenacity on her. Oh, it might be those statues over there. I bet you it is. Yeah, well, I do see those statues over there, but I don't even think it was pointing at those, was it? I'm gonna have to go get those. So yeah, let me go get these elemental statues, because it's definitely that is one of the things I don't have. But there's also, yeah, I see a chest back there too, so I got that to go get. Let's save it a story. How much about the original machine gun? Oh, how about you mean, are you talking about Mona? Yeah, Mona's definitely gonna be coming back. Don't worry about that. Like, Mona, I've got some new party ideas for her that are gonna be happening. Oh, Fischl, I'd never really used Fischl that way. Yeah. I'd have to completely rebuild her / reinvest in her in a different way. I'm just, I don't find that to be super worthwhile. Plus, my Fischl's been long C6. I use her as a support character pretty much, and I don't foresee myself changing that anytime soon. So, yeah. Oh, there's one more right here. What? Okay, is there a 6th one, or a 5th one rather? I can't count apparently. What? I don't understand. What is, it sounds like something is moving when I hit these. What is happening right now? Okay. I don't know. That's 2, 3, 4. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. Maybe they were just not done in the right order or something. I don't know. Whatever. Not a big deal. Okay. Back to these characters. And we'll get down in here. Gotta kill this ruin guard for this chest over here. And we'll see what the percentage ended up at. Maybe it'll be at 98 already and do me a solid. All right, Bennett. I need a burst. Let's go.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Coming to be. Witness my great order guide.
Here, have some more constructs while you're at it.
Stabilize.
One of the great things about this team is that, like, just the construct damage that goes everywhere. Like, when you have 3 constructs, it just, everything just gets melted really fast. All the off-screen damage gets pretty intense. 4-piece. It's timed, I think. TH hit them all. Hit them all. TH use speed. I could try. Iceboy57 says hello. Hey, welcome. OTH, I got my Ganyu and Amos bow. Hey, congrats, dude. That's awesome. I know that, like, for a lot of people, Ganyu was, you know, one of those elusive characters way back when, or for a lot of people, they started after she even was a thing. So if you started after that, then, you know, even bigger rip. But, yeah, if you have her now, then that's great. Ganyu's steady been one of the best characters in the game. I don't really think that that's changed. There may just be some, you know, new compelling options to choose from, but maybe not necessarily what I would consider to be objectively better options, depending on your playstyle. So, you know, like, if you prefer a ranged playstyle, I think Ganyu is definitely going to be the go-to for a lot of people still. You don't have to say the 57 part. I was forced to put it in. Okay, well, noted. All right, let's continue. Got more chests to look for. Oh, I didn't look at what percent I'm at, though. Let's see if I made it to... I did make it to 98. Okay. All right, chipping away at it a little bit. You started after her first banner. Ouch. Yeah, well, that'll do it. I do seem to recall you being a little bit lower on the AR side when you first came on. Now that I think about it. Anyone pull on the weapon banner? I did not, but I already had Amos bow. Honestly, I would really like to have a Vortex Vanquisher, but I really can't afford it. I can't, especially if I want to, you know, try to get Yai Miko's weapon. I'm working on, you know, doing a giveaway here in the near future, so I've got to focus on that stuff. Yeah, so I can't afford that stuff right now. Okay. Ningguang's attacks are very satisfying. You just see like this, like these like splinters of attacks flying everywhere. It's definitely a fun thing to watch. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Mate, Ganyu is the charged shot character. Oh, absolutely. That is, you know, Ganyu is, you know, all about that charged shot. That's why I have Wanderers on her, but, you know, sadly her crit rate completely blows with that Wanderers set, so I really need to, you know, swap it out for Blizzard Strayer just to go ahead and stabilize her. Keep her with you know, with another cryo character or something, but like she's only at like 50%, I think, including her passive. It's just not good enough for me. I can't deal with that. TH, I became a mod for you when I was AR-55. Yeah, that sounds about right. But I want to say, even by that time, I think a lot of us were like 50, 67, like 55 is like, no offense to anybody who's AR-55, but that for me was like over a year ago, I think. Weapon is a trap. Weapon definitely can be a trap. You know, having the banner weapons does make a difference in terms of, you know, powering up the characters for sure, I would have to say. But whether or not it's something that's absolutely necessary, I don't necessarily think it's necessary. But I think it definitely helps. I don't know if you think there will be season variations of our characters one day. Season variations of characters? You mean like Summer Ningguang and like Winter Mona or something like that? I don't know. Probably more costumes will happen at some point in the future. I would be willing to put money on that. So, you know, hopefully. I would imagine that we will see more, although, you know, for anybody who was out there thinking we're going to be seeing like, you know, like some other gacha games have where they just go straight to like swimsuit summer characters and stuff, I wouldn't be expecting that. Between, you know, just generally what Genshin Impact has done from the get-go, plus what's going on with everything in China, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. That's not gonna be a thing. I mean, and even before that was a problem, you know, like they went like a classier way with like Jean and Barbara's costumes last summer. So I would anticipate at the very least new costumes every summer, but probably also possibly during other periods of the time as well. Who knows, maybe like Christmas would be a good time to see some new costumes, because then we could be seeing, you know, like winter variants of characters and stuff like that. That could be pretty cool. Purely for aesthetics at this point, the Vortex Vanquisher. I haven't gotten the Amos bow yet after 16 months, but also don't have the money to throw at this weapon banner either. Yeah, I feel that. I'm exactly the opposite. I have Amos bow, but I don't have Vortex Vanquisher, and I would really like to have Vortex Vanquisher for study purposes, but yeah, I can't do anything about that right now, so all I can do is just kind of chill, is what it is. Let's go ahead and use this. You know, it's nice to have a ranged character. A freaking catalyst user for specters is really nice, because most of the time I'm using melee characters and battling specters is a complete and total nightmare. So that was nice. All right, anything around here? No, nothing around here. All right, continuing on. Honkai players are laughing. Oh yeah, you're talking about like the costumes and stuff. Well, I mean, hey, again, with Honkai has a different age rating. I want to say they have like a couple of years bump. It's like in like the, I don't know, 16 or something rating in China. So like they're able to get away with a little more than Genshin, who has like, I think like a child-friendly rating or something, like 10 plus or something. I might be wrong about that, but I know that they have different ratings. I just can't remember what the actual age ranges are. Yo, new stream setup looks very cool. Hey, I appreciate it, Z. Welcome back, by the way. No chests around here. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of wanting Viridius and Venerer, but then thought, no, I'm gonna save for Homa. Oh, you're talking about Vortex Vanquisher. I see VV. I think Viridius and Venerer. So I'm gonna save for Homa, my Zhongli, so that I can change him to a pure tank to burst support. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's a good role for him. Obviously, like, that's what I use him as nowadays. I did at one point in time, you know, back when we had far less character options, I used him as a white damage, you know, physical primary, and he did pretty well for me back then. I really had nothing to complain about. But once Eula came out, there was no need for that anymore. 12 plus Genshin. Okay, got it. But yeah, you know, once Eula came out, there was no need for me to be trying to use Zhongli as a white damage dealer. Like he was just gonna be second fiddle to Eula, so I went ahead and, you know, made him a support character because he would be more effective for me in that role. Given that Eula existed. Junks go bench. Yeah, I mean, Junks, he did more or less get benched for me in a lot of party comps after Eula came out. For multiple reasons, really. Like, number one, I just didn't need him to be a damage dealer anymore. But the other thing was Zhongli, and you know, you guys can feel free to disagree with me if you want. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, of course. Zhongli will make you trash. He will make you so bad at dodging. He will make you so bad because you're just like, I don't gotta dodge anything. He's amazing. And so you just stand there and face tank everything. And then as soon as you roll onto a team that does not have, a shielder, like Zhongli's shield, you find yourself taking way more damage than you ever did before using him. And it's so bad. So, you know, I started benching him largely because of that. You know, tonight I'm using him because, you know, my Ningguang probably needs it, but it's a character that I really only use for very specific content these days. You know, I'll use him for Ajdaha for sure, because Ajdaha is just obnoxious if you don't use him, but that's about it most of the time. I usually don't use him for a whole lot else. He's still kind of in progress of a new build as well. I got him in Tenacity, which is, you know, a really good, support set for characters like Zhongli, but I would like to still tweak it a little bit in the future. We'll see. Honkai is a training arc for Genshin players. I mean, I would say that that's true, except for the fact that, you know, like, Honkai's combat is probably more complicated than Genshin Impact's, and honestly, I think that's one of the reasons why I like Genshin Impact more, is like Genshin Impact's combat is surprisingly nuanced yet simple. And so it allows for a lot of like combat variance without complication. And I on a personal level find Honkai Impact's combat to be fun, but maybe a touch too complex at times. And maybe that's just because I haven't put enough time into the game to really get used to the mechanics of it all. And if I did, maybe it would be, you know, maybe a little less painful. But for now, that's just kind of where the cards are for me. All right, well then, I'm gonna stay behind that for a moment. Cool. And get Bennett's burst going here before these things completely obliterate me. Here, have a Zhongli burst too. Enjoy. Yeah, you just don't have to dodge when you have Zhongli. You just don't. You can just stand there and just let everything die. You don't have to do anything. Jesus. Zhongli teams. What a joke. It's so much easier. It just is. Just today, it's fresh. What? Okay. What? I'm confused. What is the context of that, Beans? Are you talking about, and maybe I'm going to assume it's the new overlay that you're talking about. Eula exists. Every other physical damage build. I am obsolete beyond your wildest dreams. Oh, absolutely. You know, and you know, at the same time Eula came out, they also released, what is it, the Pale Flame artifact set, which completely invalidated any other physical build. Why would you ever use Bloodstained Chivalry after Pale Flame came out? There's just not really any need to do that. I find that set to be kind of really inadequate comparatively. To me, like, you could use Bloodstained Chivalry if you have a, you know, if you're having trouble like leveling, you know, or getting artifacts for Pale Flame or something, and you need an interim set or something, but that's about it. And I do think you're, you know, that what is it, Bloodstained Chivalry pieces are easier to get at a lower AR level as compared to Pale Flame, so there is that. Tavon Astoria, it's needed for Ganyu to have a shield. It's easier to do charge. Oh, absolutely. So that's one of the other things. If you're gonna play Ganyu and you're gonna main as a Ganyu, like, you have to have a shielder, and Zhongli is, you know, objectively the best at that. So you know, that's one of the things where right now, like, I feel sorry for, you know, anybody playing right now who wants Ganyu and does not have Zhongli yet, because you are going to have a rough time figuring out how you're going to handle that. Because if you have both characters, you're golden. Like, you're always going to be able to take the time you need to fire each shot and from relative safety. You're not going to have to worry about much. But if you don't have both, you're gonna have to pick a different character to do all of your shielding, and it's gonna suck just a little bit. Because, you know, there are other characters who can give you okay shields, but there are no characters that have shields like Zhongli's. His is just objectively the best. That shouldn't be surprising. He's, you know, the Geo Archon. If he didn't have the best shield, that would be kind of messed up. So I think that would probably have generated a whole other, you know, realm of argument. And then, of course, you know, there's other characters like Toma who have just really terrible shields, who I don't even really... I tried. I built him. I don't understand him. His shields are weird. He wants to be on screen too much for a character who's way too mediocre. I just can't with Toma. But Xinyan actually has a pretty decent shield. So there's that. Yeah, so I would say that she's a fair option if you don't. And, you know, she's Pyro, so she can help give you Melt. Or she can also alternatively kind of help you, oh, nice. She can, get you one step closer to a, you know, Pyro Resonance, if that's something you're trying to do with your Ganyu. If you want to, you know, have Melt around a lot. Like, you know, obviously I think a character like Xiangling works really nice with Ganyu, because you know, you've got all that off-screen damage production for her. Oh, it's probably down here. Yeah, okay. Well, that sucks. I don't know how to get in here. Damn, okay. Probably another little spot down below this ledge somewhere, or further to the, maybe further to the north or to the south, but I can't really tell from here. Okay, I'm gonna definitely have to figure out how you get in there. Okay, so I can't leave this area. C4, tank 5 for the win? What? I don't know if I even understand what that means. Benny on every team. Benny is also really good. So, and this is one of the things where, you know, if you have, you know, Zhongli on your team, then, you know, you've got your shielding covered. You probably aren't even going to need heals. You throw Bennett and Zhongli in the other two slots, you're good to go. But if you don't have Zhongli, then you can have, you know, triple Pyro with your Ganyu, and then you're just all Pyro outside of your actual, like, Ganyu shots, which isn't necessarily a bad thing on its own either. So, and see, even C6 Benny isn't going to hurt you with a Ganyu team, just because Ganyu's can't take a Pyro infusion because she's ranged. Just, you know, like all the Catalyst characters won't be impacted by that. So you do have that going for you. Oh man, where is the entrance for this damn thing? I cannot seem to find it. Maybe it's further this way or something. It's got to be around here. Maybe it's on like the gap in between the little bridge over here. I'm gonna have to just keep looking around. Here, have a big rock. Rocks. Enjoy. Hey, everybody's dead. Nope, nope, he survived. Somehow managed to miss the rock. That's cool. Whatever. You're dead now. Whoa. Oh. Well, didn't mean to do that, but okay. That's fine too. I don't think that's gonna make any difference where I am right now. I wasn't even really paying attention to that. I was just trying to loot stuff. The jade screen kind of obscured that from view. I don't see anything down here. Doesn't mean there's nothing there, but well, there's a little. No, that's nothing. That's gonna be nothing. Okay. Yeah. Whole lot of nothing down here. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back up and run back over. It's sad C4 Yanfei is better shielder than Toma. You know, that's true. Tank Fei. Okay, I see what you're saying, Tank Fei. Okay, I hadn't actually heard that before, but I see where you're going with that now. Yeah, that's true. And you know, like Yanfei, yeah, that's another compelling choice if you have her in C4. Another compelling choice for you know, supporting your Ganyu, but still nobody is gonna do it like Zhongli, so rip if you don't have him. But if you can get him, you know, do it. It's gonna, you know, open up a lot of possibilities for you. Ganyu's even really good in the Spiral Abyss still. I usually don't build parties around her, but that's just because I tend to enjoy a little bit faster paced teams. That's, you know, just how I am. But yeah. Let's see. Sucrose is good. EM for Kazu or extra elemental damage. Oh, for sure. So you can also, yeah, decrease their cryo resistance if you don't want to go melt. But I think objectively, melt is the best way to extract damage because, you know, you're getting that anything that's already, you know, got a cryo effect on it that you've shot will go 2 times damage. And anything that has pyro on it when you shoot it with Ganyu will be 1.5. That's usually going to be better than most resistance shreds. Most of the time. Oh my god, how do you get down there? Maybe it's on the backside of all this stuff over here and I'm just overlooking it. There's also that pillar up there. I don't know that I've been up there. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't even know anymore. I can't keep track of this stuff. All right. Nope, nothing back here. So I'm gonna need to climb up here. It's night. It's like the opposite side of the island. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is I might have to go up here or literally jump off the backside of the island. So we'll see at this point. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ningguang. What do you do? Oh, come on. Ningguang. Do better. C6 Benny suck minis for infusion and pyro team. What? Suck minis? I don't understand. Oh god, I don't understand what you're talking about. American server? Yeah, I'm on the NA servers. Just got C4 Yanfei and Zhongli yesterday. Hey, congrats. I think obviously your Zhongli is going to be far more useful for you than Yanfei, but I do think that Yanfei is actually still a cool character. And I think that she has good potential. I built her a long time ago. I don't really use her anymore, which is kind of sad. I'd actually like to make her 80-90 at some point. Yeah, she's 699. So her skills are a little underdeveloped even compared to, say, Ningguang. Oh man, that's tempting. I actually have what I need to go ahead and level that up again, but I'm not going to right now. I do believe she's been C6 for a long time. You know, one of these days, maybe I'll put some effort back into her, because right now her stats are kind of eh. But it's probably because, yeah, she's in 2-2, but probably, yeah, her weapons, she's got this, so this increases her crit rate quite a lot, so that's fine. It kind of helps you to, you know, to bolster those numbers, but I want to say her artifacts are kind of nothing special. Yeah, this never hit crit damage, so that's garbage. Actually, this is that's a good one. That's actually a really good pyro flower, so I'm not dissatisfied with that one. This hit crit rate maybe twice, but didn't touch crit damage again. A lot of defense flat, which is completely useless. Hey, check out this useless goblet. I actually really probably need to just replace that with a pyro goblet. And then, oh, this is not a bad glad piece. So there's that. Actually, now that I'm noticing, this is Lava Walker. Oh, I can't even change this because it's Lava Walker. So this is effectively her off piece. That's why. Increases damage against opponents affected by pyro by 35%. I mean, I guess this character actually could nicely utilize Lava Walker. Actually, I kind of think that would be the one I'd rather go with, because Crimson Witch of Flames 2-piece would be good for her as well. But you know, 4-piece Lava Walker is a thought as well, just because everything that she attacks is going to be impacted by pyro anyways. That's probably how I'm going to build Yayamiko. I'm probably going to throw Thunder Soother on her because, you know, I want to. Okay, I'm thinking over here maybe. Oh, I do see some stuff down there. Okay, we might be in business.
Get out of here.
Let's build up a little energy for Bennett. Maybe I won't fall off a cliff. Oh, I didn't. Nice. Cool.
Moments of birth.
I kind of thought I was going to go off the cliff for that, but I didn't. So that's cool. Well, those died really fast. You know, those enemies are actually kind of annoying usually, but they died real fast. All right, so I think I need to go over here. What? I don't understand why this door should be. You know what? You guys are getting hit with a rock. Just enjoy the rock. All right. Well, I don't. I'm gonna guess that'll take me not where I want to go. Oh, there's a key from a quest that I don't have. Damn it. Oh god. All right. Well, maybe this portal will take me to where I have to go. Who knows? Maybe. Let's find out. The world exploration here is crazy. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to go through. Here's another portal over here, but it's probably just gonna take me right back where I just was. I hope not. I guess we'll find out. Walk through this. There we go. Make sure I take that bonus geo damage. Oh, hey, cool. He was in his little invincible stance. That really didn't help me at all then, did it? Whatever. All right, is there another? Yeah, there's. Why did this not attack me? I'm here just like kicking his friend's ass and he's just sitting there. That's cool. Quest key. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna even find said quest key. I'm gonna just have to keep looking around, I guess. Just have this. I'm gonna play with this guy. All right. I don't see anything around here. Or at least nothing obvious other than this portal, which might be where I need to go. Let me loot this crap before I go anywhere, but I kind of doubt it. I think this is just gonna take me right back where I just came from. Oh, hey, it's not. I still don't have a good feeling about it taking me anywhere useful. Yeah, it didn't. Cool. Well then. Now I'm sad. I'm sad now. I don't know what the hell to do about this key. I might have to just Google it. I think I'm just gonna type in like Enkanomiya quest key or something and see if I can find anything here. We'll see. If I can actually dig up what I need to do with this. Let's see. Good old Google. No, not quest key sigil, just quest key. And Genshin Impact. Enkanomiya key sigil. No, wrong, incorrect. Secret room key, impact, Enkanomiya. Okay. This has promise. Is it going to be where I want to be? Or is it going to be some other room that needs a key? This might actually be some other room that needs a key. Oh my god, is there more than one keyed room? Is that why I can't seem to get this last 2%? Is that what's going on right now? Or is this somewhere else? I don't know. I don't know where is. Oh no, this actually might be it. Yeah, I think it actually is it. Okay. I am going to throw this guide on my other screen here really quick. Yeah, so I found a quest guide for this on a YouTube channel called WoW Quests. So that might help you out. Go check that out if you haven't gotten this key. But yeah, I doubt very seriously I've gotten this one. I don't remember if I've gotten any other keys in Enkanomiya. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I'm not certain about that though. So we'll find out. I kind of don't think I have though. Let's see. Can you add friends? I think my friends list is full at the moment, actually. I think if not that, then I'm like, I have one spot left. And I usually try to leave it open for, you know, staff or co-op things and special occasions and stuff like that. So, okay, yeah, I definitely have not come down here. That's, oh, what the, oh, actually, I have been down here, but I couldn't figure out what the hell any of this was. Because, yeah, I do remember being down here when I guided this Sealy over here, and then I was like, what the hell even is this? I do need it to be daytime though. All right, fine. Wait, no, wrong teleport. All right, this one. That's what happened to me. There's a lot of keys. Okay, yeah, maybe there is. Link to page. Yeah, I can actually throw a Google link into, or not a Google link, a YouTube link in the chat. Okay, that is now posted in YouTube for those of you who are on YouTube. Let me also share it on Twitch. Stand by, and then you guys will all have it. If you need it over there, there's that. All right, so if you need the link, there you go. Yeah, I need it to probably be daytime, so let's keep pressing in that direction for now. For the lamps, you hit them until Paimon says something. I do feel like I actually hit the lamps and Paimon said something, but it didn't do anything. So I was like, okay. And then I hit him some more and nothing happened. And then I left. Anticlimactic. Yeah, that was a thing. Okay. Let's head over here. TH, should I ban this guy? Oh my god, you're talking about me. Rev. You should ban you. Ban yourself. Just ban yourself. Alright. I think it was down here, right? I do think it was down here, unless I'm just, like, not remembering things right, but I think it was down here. Maybe I'm not? Oh, it's over there. I see it. Oh, I actually think I'm a little bit too low already. I'm gonna just need to jump off a little further north because I missed the mark on that one. I think a little bit closer to those hilly trail up there, and I think I should be in a good spot to jump from. Paimon says something for each lamp. You can do it. All right. Well, I will try my best not to reference the guide for that. Hey, those guys both went. Later, guys. Those poor hilly churls. All right, so I'm pretty much in the same spot I was last time, maybe with a little bit more height, but a lot less stamina. So, I might not make it. I might not make it. Come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it, Ningguang. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was so close. I almost did not make that. I almost had to teleport back again. That was really, really close. Yeah, that was real close. Cool. Hilly troll abuse. Report this man. Yeah, those guys got chucked. They did not have a good time of that, did they? All right. This seems to be the right position. Yeah, well. Yeah, I don't even think. Yeah, like. I don't even know. I'm just gonna keep hitting them and see what happens, I guess, since that's what everybody else seems to suggest. This seems to be the right position, whatever that means. Nothing. Nothing. This is pretty much what happened to me the last time I did this. I just kept hitting them and nothing changed, and it kept saying right position, but you know, none of those positions appeared to actually achieve a damn thing. This also seems to be the right position. This seems to be the right position. I feel like I'm just hitting them randomly, and there should be more structure to this. All right. I don't know. Are they all... All right. Maybe they all need to go up again? I don't know. All right. Maybe if this one goes up some more, keep going up. Is that as high up as they go? Or did they need to go down? I don't even know. See, now they're going down. No, go up. Go back up. Oh, you son of a bitch. Go back up. God dang it. All right. This seems to be the right position. Oh, God. You had that right on the... I don't know. Like, hang on. So, let's see. Is it... Maybe it's... Okay. That's in the right position. It's independent, I guess. There it is. Okay. Cool. We got it. Now I understand. I was thinking that, like, this has to be the right position applied to all three of them at the same time. And I'm like, no. But it's for each individual lamp. I wish that they would have clarified that in the text, but, you know, whatever. All right, I'm gonna leave that untouched for now. Oh, I guess I have to because I'm on a barrier. Okay. Single target. Yeah, that was a little rough. Yesterday I did Inazuma puzzle unintentionally with Ganyu Bloom. Nice. All right. Should... Oh, another one of these, you know, Orobashi statues or whatever. Or, Orpheus or whatever the other one was. Need to, do a little more research on the snakes down here, but, yeah. I mean, this one... You know, it's got some scales or something, or maybe just busted rocks on the bottom. I can't tell. All right, so let's keep exploring. What else might be in here? Or is it just going to take me to the key? What's down here? Is this where I just came from? This is where I just came from. Okay, that was pointless. Let's go back up here and around. I kind of feel like so far I'm going nowhere. All right. Well, there's a gate that's locked right there. That's super cool. All right. We'll keep going this way. I feel like I am... Okay, there it is. Hey, and an NPC. All right. This is probably that key. It is.
Can't have treasure unaccounted for.
Secret room key. And we'll go ahead and talk to this. My name is Adonis. Who are you? Leave. You shouldn't be here. Oh. Rude? Okay, well, I guess I will take my leave then, Adonis. Am I pretty much back at the start? Yes, I am. All right. Well, now that I have the key that I needed, I think that's all I needed to open that door, so I can just head back over here now. Yeah, these the snake statues, I think they're meant to be Orobashi, I think. But now that we know that there were two distinct different like snake creatures in Byakuyakuku, like it's hard to say which one it was unless there's intentional detail meant to give us the difference between the two, because one was said to have scales and the other didn't. We know Orobashi had scales. So, yeah. All right, continuing along now that I've gotten in here finally. Okay. So, I'm sure there's going to be... Oh, it's behind the wall on that side. All right. So, let's blow those up. Cool. Make sure that none of those were interactable. Nope, they were not. Okay. Hey, there's some more pots to break. If you grew up playing Zelda like me, you can never let the pots escape. Oh, damn. Oh, of course I need it to be a different time of day. Of course I do. Unless I can just cheat it and go through over here, maybe. Sweet. All right, never mind. You bet everyone here is going to pull for Yayimiko. Yeah, you're probably right. I definitely will be. And hopefully helping somebody else roll for Miko. Okay. What's down here? That needs a... Oh, one of those little statues that'll give you a, like one of the little things that stick to you. Adonis will talk to you once you get a story quest about the prisoners on Serpent Head started. Okay, noted. I imagine that I might be working my way towards that now then. Okay, that opened that now. I can't go through here, I can't go through here, so all I think is I can change this back. Maybe. But I feel like this is gonna lock me up over here. Take out a story, it's what gives you OCD breaking all the pots. Yeah, well, it definitely doesn't help any. Okay, I can't go through there either. I opened up that passageway over there, but then, oh. Well, maybe I did not need to do that in that order. Because obviously you can't go through it this way, so you probably have to go back. You want to crit all your burn damage? I mean, who doesn't? It's nice that you say that because, for what I understand, the architecture is from before Enkanomiya went underground, but Orobashi statues are more recent. Yes, so I do think, you know, that a lot of the architecture here is from the designs, from their designs before they were basically dropped into, you know, the underworld or hell or whatever, however you want to see this. Yeah. So much of that, yeah, was something that pre-existed. No, I gotta hit that one again because I gotta go and open that one. So yeah, I think, you know, so we don't know for sure what about, you know, all of the structures that were here or are here, as to whether or not they were all strictly from that time frame or not. But we know the Danishi Mikoshi was built after. So there is that. Okay. So I think I need it to be nighttime again. All right, let's swap it back. Am I done with the main story? Yeah, I finished the main story here in Enkynomiya quite some time ago. I am now currently just working on 100% for like treasure discoveries and stuff here. Oh, did I trap myself? I did. I wanted to be nighttime here. I hit the wrong one. I need to hit the other one to make it nighttime, not this one. I need this one, right? Let me just run back over here really quick. I'm pretty sure that in this form it will be, yeah, that's wrong. All right, let me go back. So, okay, this one. New subscriber, Vega AI. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I keep looking in that direction because I'm used to having my camera on this side. And I'm like, hey, I gotta look at my camera and say nope, it's not over there anymore. That's gonna be a little habit that's gonna be hard to break. But hey, thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Let me check out my Twitch analytic really quick. I want to see how close I am to a new emote slot, actually. Let's see where we are on that, because we gotta be getting close to one by now. We should be pretty close anyways. Let's see, is this, wait, I'm really confused. All right, oh, well, nope, I guess, some have, I guess, worn out from the previous month. So we're at 41 out of 50 on the way to the next. So we would need 9 more to make it to the next one. So we'll keep going. Yeah. So until I get there, we don't have any new ones. All right. So that didn't do it. Okay, I see. We just gotta activate these one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. This is just another one of these puzzles for one of these things over here. I don't know. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna come up in a little bit, so I'm gonna definitely take a picture of that with my phone so that I have the order saved, and we'll continue. All right. All right, moving along. There's got to be some more stuff going on in here, and there's a chest in here, so I'll definitely take that. And there's whatever's going on over here. This is actually a really cool area. Kind of, you know, creepy a little bit, but it's cool.
We can't
I like
have
it.
treasure unaccounted for.
So this was the one that I couldn't get to because it was on the back side. Well, I am confused right now though, because, you know, I intentionally hit this, but now it's not actually nearby any puzzles that I can tell, which is weird unless it's just another hint for the one puzzle that I did a long time ago. But why would they continue? Serpent head puzzle pattern. Okay, noted. So I guess now that I guess since I finished this place, is that guy gonna talk to me now or something? I don't know. Read chat, darn it. Hey, listen, I read chat. I just also try to figure things out myself. I'm a lore and theory crafter. If you haven't figured it out yet, I like to work things out in my own brain first. How do you use this code in the serpent's head? Or you can use this code in the serpent's head to use. Okay, get the gist. TH, my little sister just got C2 Mona, and she's only been playing since early December. Wow. She should be really pleased with that because C2 Mona took me a year to get. So congrats to her. God. No, I mean, I know that sounded sarcastic, but congrats to her. That still sounded sarcastic. Sorry, not sorry. Let's see. Okay, so I definitely finished up in this place. I think, oh, hey, I'm at 100% for some reason, even though I've definitely not done that other stuff. So it's definitely generous. It gives you 100% well before. So I made it to my goal. So that's pretty cool. TH salty, sarcastic Historia. No, that's salt. TH god of salt. I am not Havria. All right, let me go back to Adonis then. I just got Mona. I know the feeling. Yeah, I mean, I got Mona really fast. So having, you know, had access to Mona in some of the betas before the game released, I knew what, you know, what to expect with that character. And for 4 days, 4 very sad days, I did not have Mona, and I was like, this sucks. Especially what with, you know, how few characters we actually had to choose from at that early stage in the game. That was upsetting. If it had taken me as long to get Mona as it took me to get Keqing, that would have been really, really sad, because I didn't get Keqing for like probably 90 or 120 days, maybe longer. It was a long time. I did not get her quickly. Yeah. You got C1 Mona in my 20 novice wishes? Are you freaking kidding? Really? That is ridiculous. And here, you know, like my a good friend of, oh, it's got to be nighttime for him to even show up. So let me go back. But yeah, so a good friend of mine got Keqing in the novice banner, but I didn't get anything. I got, you know, the guaranteed Noel, and that was it. But he got Keqing, and I was really salty. Of course, Rip, he doesn't even really play the game anymore. Sometimes, but not very frequently. I was talking to him about it not that long ago, and he was like, I don't even know why I stopped playing it. I have ADD or something. I like the game. That was pretty much what he was like. Oh, really? Okay, so he still doesn't want to help me out. So I guess I'm gonna have to look up this quest that you guys were talking about, because I have no idea what I'm doing with this. So let's see. Enkanomiya Snakehead quest? Snakehead quest? We'll try that. How to complete the Serpent's Heart inquiry in Enkanomiya? I thought you guys were saying head, but this is saying heart? I thought I already did this stuff. No, that's a location. Serpent's Heart is a location. I am confused. Let's see. Anybody remember what the name of that quest was called? Because that would make it a lot easier for me to try to track this down. Because I'm not sure right now. Sorry, I just recently got Keqing. Only got Mona a little after I started playing the game. Fair enough. Vega says, I got Mona pretty early too. Still don't have Keqing though, even though playing from the start. Rip. Community gift bomb, Vega, 3 subs. Hey, Vega. I appreciate you. Thank you. Or Vega AI. It looks weird on that window for some reason. Your name is obviously in like caps on the chat, but yeah. Appreciate you though, Vega. We're a little bit closer now. That would I think that would put it at what, 44 4, so 6 to go. Then we get a new emote, which I do have some emotes. I even have a Yaimiko emote that T-Rex Lapis was so kind to make for me. Yeah, maybe I just look up Adonis. Let me look up Adonis. Adonis. New subscriber, Kyria. Nice, hey, 45, 5 to go. We're getting even closer. Adonis Genshin Impact Quest. Maybe I'll try that. That seems like something that might work. Finding Adonis. Adonis's key, a narrow secret. How to use secret room key you get from the Adonis box. On where to get Adonis secret room key. I don't care about his key. I already got his key and then got the other stuff. I want his quest. Okay, let's see. Third puzzle. All right, hang on. Second puzzle. For the second puzzle, you'll find 2 sun and moon mechanisms along with barriers that will activate and disappear as you switch between the 2 modes. To solve the puzzle, you first need to switch to Evernight using the first mechanism. Once the barrier disappears, what the hell? So this is all well and good, but I don't have any clue where this is. It may seem you need to switch back to White Knight. You don't. The barrier doesn't extend anywhere from here. Is this... This just looks like the room I was in earlier. With the rooms that cut you off. I already got through that. Third puzzle. Go back to the inner room where you'll find a key sigil on the wall. This only appears during Evernight, so remember to stay in that mode. Activate it. A set of markings will appear similar to the ones on the floor in the ruins in the Serpent's Heart. Take a picture of it or mark them down because you'll need to know the pattern. From there, teleport to Serpent's Heart and back to the Phase Gate puzzle. What? Keeping the pattern in mind, phase according to the numbers, and you get it right. 3 ruined guards should appear in the room. You'll have to fight them off there. Once you defeat them, they'll disappear and a luxurious chest will appear in the middle of the room. I feel like... Do you get that puzzle several times? Because I feel like I've already done that. I'm pretty sure I did already do that. So like this is kind of making me wonder, like, I guess you can only probably do it the one time. At least I really don't think you can do it more than once. So this would be in Serpent's Heart. I think it's over here, isn't it? Let's take a look. All right, so I'll try it again, but I don't think it's gonna do anything unless this is it the same order? I think that this looks like the same order, but let me take a look at the picture I took and we'll see if they're different. All right, no, they are different. Okay, I guess I'll give this a go then. Let's see. Number 1 is this one. I kind of didn't anticipate this having multiple quests to do, you know, to jump into these little barriers and getting more chests from them, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. I just would not have occurred to me to keep coming back here and you know, doing them again. That's all. All right, and the last one should be this one. Okay, cool. So there actually was another quest over here. All right, the puzzle repeats with different patterns. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, that was close. Nah, you guys can get out of here with that crap. Here, just have some albedo burst. And Bennett time, Zhongli time. Oh, they're all dead. I didn't even need to do that again because the rocks murdered them. But okay, whatever.
Why settle for less than more?
I don't know, Ningguang. All right, so I got to 100% here a little bit faster than I had imagined because I have only used up about I guess like an hour in this stream and I've already got 100%. That was way quicker than I thought it would be. Yeah, so I mean, I guess I could continue trying to get 100% in some other places that I probably should have gotten 100% in a while ago. Let's go back to Inazuma then. I actually do have some I think I'm missing like 2 or 3 Electroculus that I still need to get as well. If I had to guess, they're probably on Sarumi, but if I really had to guess, they're probably scattered like 1 on like every island chain or something. Come to my world and 100% things. It doesn't work that way, Beans. I can't do that for you. I can't open your chest, Beans. Get your own chests. Nope, 5 different ones. There are 5 different puzzles that involve that. That's kind of crazy. Hello, chat. Chill with cat. Hey, welcome, Pen. Bonesaw says it's different. Thank you, J.I. It still seems overwhelming to start. Sometimes even the events scare me because I just haven't done them before. It's silly. Hey, listen. Z, that is not anything to be ashamed of. Yeah, my Surumi Island's actually kind of like really underexplored. I got so busy with other story quests and other things and events and writing videos and working on all that stuff that there's still tons of stuff in Surumi that I haven't done. So let's do some Surumi exploration, because the same chest locator should still work here. I feel like this one's already done. This should be done. Yeah, they're all facing the same direction and they're all lit up, so these are done. All right. Bird. Hey, I got one. Yes. All right. Bird killer. Totally understand if it ever gets to be too much fun to play in Enkanomiya with friends co-op. Yeah, no, yeah, I, for what it's worth, Z, I had a little bit of anxiety when the game first came out about, like, doing the Spiral Abyss. It was just one of those things where I was like, if I can't do it perfectly, I almost don't want to do it at all, you know? And I was just like, I'm gonna have to shake that off entirely, because, like, you're just, like, Spiral Abyss is just one of those things where sometimes you just have to throw yourself at it, you know, and see if it sticks, and if it doesn't, then you have to make an adjustment. And so, you know, like, right now, you know, especially if you're a free-to-play player, you know, there's a specific meta you kind of have to follow if you want to get through that. But, you know, it's definitely something you can, you know, 36 star even as a free-to-play player. It's just, you know, a little bit challenging is all. Aha, you thought you were going to tackle me, didn't you? Didn't get to. My friends and I took 3-4 hours just taking pictures at the entrance. Yeah, I have definitely not done that. If my stream intro is any indication, I have spent quite a good amount of time doing that. Oh, hey, that's one of those bird statues that you're supposed to look at with the lens thing. I don't remember if I've done that or not yet, so I'm going to. Let's take a quick look at that really quick then. Where the hell even is that thing? Oh, that should be on this window. Yes, right here. Alright. Use the lens in central area to observe a... No, I guess... Am I thinking of a... Oh, it's the feather. Wasn't it the feather that you did this with? I don't know. I think I'm making this up. That's... You look at the foxes that light up with that thing. This is a different item. Was it this? I don't know. Like, this thing is glowing and it's... Okay, there we go. Okay, I was right. It's the feather. Okay, so... I need a character that will single target a little better. All right, so... We've got 2 2s in the center. So I'm thinking I can hit that, and that'll probably hit that one to 3. Yes, it does. Here, go back to albedo. So now I've got 2 3s on the outsides. I feel like what I need to do is just put that at 3 and then do it like this. Now that'll be at 3. Now those are all at 3, but that one's lagging 1 behind. So now those are at 1 and I am still screwed. Oh, there's another one over here. Oh, hi. Okay. Well then, I have complicated things now. Kind of wish I could reset it. That's fine, whatever. I didn't realize there was gonna be 5. I didn't even see this one over here. All right, so that one's at 3 now. Okay. So I need to get all of these kind of centered up. I can make that one what I want. Let's see, that's a 2. Let me go ahead and get these kind of swapped over to what I want as well. All right, that one's now a 3. That's the wrong number. I need to kind of get all of these in the numbers I want them to be at. All right, these are both now the same number. There we go. I like it.
This world holds many
All right.
treasure.
Not so bad. All right, so that's 1 less treasure. You know, I don't think that the treasure compass actually pointed me at that one, and I'm kind of salty about it right now. All right, let's take the Albedo Vader here. Feather with bird, monocle for fox. Yeah, I was a little slow on the uptake with that one. All right, let's see what percentage. 85. My Surumi Island was way too underexplored, man. Like, I'm kind of ashamed I haven't actually explored this more. I know that there's... I actually have never even put together all those lanterns underground. I need to do that too. That's a quest I've been long meaning to complete. Or a finding thing or whatever. Yeah, that's something I just definitely need to do. When I was world ascending, my friend told me to go for it, and it ended up jumping levels. Saved too much XP from scaredness. Listen, there's a lot of people who save a lot of experience and a lot of materials just from being needlessly anxious to level up their stuff. And there's no reason to... It's a game. Why be scared? Like, what do you have to lose, right? Like, just do it. You just gotta, you know, like, hey, you know, if you lose, you figured out how not to succeed, right? So, like, revise your strategy and try again. If anything, I am definitely, like, one of the poster children for, like, try it a million times, a million different ways until you find out which way works. All right, so what? Wait, what? Enkynomiya can solve puzzles? I mean, Enkynomiya can solve a lot of puzzles, but, you know, especially ones that usually you would use Amber for. My Anko, Surumi, Watsutsumi are unexplored. Oof. That's a big oof. It's okay. I know somebody who probably also has a completely unexplored Enkanomiya, and probably is not particularly well explored on
Don't waste my time.
Watatsumi nor Surumi. So, yeah. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Take her for puzzles. Wait, take her for puzzles in Inazuma. She's so good at puzzles. Now the tree is max again. Yeah, my Sakura tree's been maxed for a while, but I think the Sakura tree being at 50, I think it's just done now, right? Like, I don't think we're gonna get any more levels for that. I think that's over now. Yeah, because I mean, I think they're pretty much planning to push us into content and you know, moving towards Sumeru in the future. So I think they're, you know, kind of wrapping up Inazuma content that's not directly related to quests. Let's see if I can get that squirrel. Come here, squirrel. Come here, squirrel. I'm gonna get you, squirrel. Yeah, I got him. All right. Damn. I am. These are both pointing in the right direction already, so I think I already got these. Yeah, those are done. And they're lit up, so yeah, they're good. It being rumored Sumeru is coming out this summer. I mean, that kind of makes sense. So we don't know for sure whether or not we've had a pattern established with patch releases. We won't really know that until, you know, we get through 2.6. And we find out whether or not we end up with 2.7 or we go to 3.0. If we go to, you know, 3.0 instead of 2.7, then we'll know it's a pattern and we can kind of figure out what the expectation for patch versions are. But until, you know, we've had this occur on a, you know, an additional occasion, we can't really say with any level of certainty that that is, you know, what the plan is right now. All right, where'd he go? What the? Oh my god. What is with this Electro Whopper flower? Alright, you can just eat a Ningguang ult. That is very satisfying because it just makes him go flying everywhere. Alright. I don't think I've finished that puzzle either, so let's knock that one out. Okay, those are both ones at the moment. Now we're there. Okay. Cool.
Though it's not gold, it certainly glitters.
All right. At Teva Astoria, will we have another Windbloom festival before going to the... do you mean Chasm or something? Probably. I want to say Windbloom was the immediate next patch after Lantern Rite last time, right? So like Lantern Rite I think was 1.4. I think Windbloom was 1.5. if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, I would be willing to bet that that's probably what their plan is. Hopefully. I would definitely be rooting for that. I'm kind of hopeful that, you know, in 2.6 we'll go back to the Golden Apple Archipelago. I'd like to, you know, now that we know a bit more about their fate after, you know, learning about, you know, the people of Surumi Island, because the you know, the Golden Apple Archipelago's inhabitants were definitely the same. They were the people who kept getting lost in the sea that Rue sacrificed himself for. There's kind of a lot more we could explore in the Golden Apple Archipelago if we get to go back. And there's also some really interesting little, you know, lore bits that suggest that, you know, like Venti may have had kind of a direct hand in like the formation of some of the mechanical structures or something that that build up that place. So that is also really interesting to me. So that was pointing me downwards, and I need to see about going to where that was pointing me. Okay. I don't know where I'm going right now. Maybe down there, maybe. I don't want to go down there just yet until I've had another chance to scan. Yep, down this way. Okay. Not here, so probably still going this direction some more. The chasm forgotten. So there's definitely going to be something going on with the chasm. We have known for a long time that they had to abandon the chasm because of rocks that were causing people to fall into comas. And then in 1.1, we had a whole event built around rocks that were causing people to go into comas. So yeah, whether or not that will be related is, you know, a completely separate matter, but it could be. You know, these could be born of similar ideas where somebody else's constellation was, you know, more or less like raining down and causing issues. What is that all about? Okay. I see this little circle. Oh, there's more of these over here. I see. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Hey, there's some abyss mages over there. Okay. Let's see. This is probably going to be revealing a pattern for some other puzzle that I'll have to deal with or something. But maybe I'll be lucky and it'll just be like, no, I'm done. Okay, oh no, I see them right here. So you probably have to interact with them in order, maybe? Is there another hint? No, there does not appear to be another hint. Okay, or maybe interacting with that one is what revealed them. I kind of am not sure where the starting point is, but I kind of feel like it has to be the one closest to the bird. Oh, wait. That... These don't push, right? No, they don't push. I'm really confused now. Because, like, obviously all of these symbols match, but, I don't... Oh, man, I haven't explored in this island in a while, so I'm kind of unsure what to make of some of this. You can't interact with any of these. There's no actions at all. What? Oh, almost fell off of that. Did the fireworks stuff. You know what? I have a whole bunch of fireworks, and I don't actually, now that I think about it, I'm glad you said that because I just realized I've completed everything and then haven't bought out the shops yet. So let me finish buying out the shops. If I can. I assume I'll be able to, unless you have to, you know, go farm the dragon boss more. Not that oh, let me just scroll those to the end. There we go. I kind of feel like usually you don't have to. Usually you're just done when you've completed everything. But yeah, I am. Good. I'm glad you said that. I completely forgot to buy out the shops. Oh, I actually didn't buy out these yet. Cool. I get some more books for Ningguang. That's pretty cool. Need those. Also for Shenhua, because I still have one skill to max out on her. Alright. I should have everything I need for these as well. Yeah. Totally forgot about that. Alright, cool. Now all the shops are done. Good. Surumi Island has already been 3 months. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since Surumi came out for sure. I mean, I have really only come here for after, you know, my initial exploration ended me around 80% or so, I've really only come here and occasionally found an item or two while I was researching something for a video, and that's about it. Most of it was just ongoing research for the video that I am currently working on. So, yeah, that's, that one hopefully won't take me too much longer, but I am still in the writing process for that. I'll probably do Lantern Rite tomorrow if you remember. Yeah, I would definitely recommend doing it. The rewards are really good. Plus, you know, that's how you get your free Ningguang costume if you care about such things, which you should, because it's free. All right, I have no freaking clue what to do with this. I need a lifeline, guys. Somebody in the chat, if you remember what the hell to do with this, you can save me some time, because I cannot figure out what the hell to do with this. This puzzle is apparently too damn big brain for me. Hit the stone. Do you really just hit the stones? Is it really that easy? Oh my god, you just hit the stones. Jesus Christ! All right, well. Oh god. You know what? I feel like I had a stream months ago, now that I'm thinking about it. I really do. I feel like I had a stream months ago where, like, I had to have somebody tell me to do that. I guess I'm just gonna hit them all randomly right now, because I've already hit them out of order anyways. So let's, just reset them. And now I'm gonna guess they go in this order, from closest to I don't know, that's weird. Maybe they go from furthest out in. I don't know. I'm gonna try it that way first. So we'll go with the circle first to, I don't even know how to describe this. It kind of looks like one of Sarah's sandals or something. A bird foot, a Y, and an R. All right. So, circle. Sarah's sandal? Where the hell is that? What? Okay, there it is. Bird foot. Y and R. Cool. We're good. I like it. Stone slate. Nice. Those are actually the things that I needed too. Those are exactly one of the things I needed, because I still haven't done the damn quest that those are for. So, her finished, like, opening up that whole thing. Hey, what's up, guys? Let's go.
This is order.
Yeah, they're pretty screwed immediately. Here, enjoy. Well, that was satisfying. Ningguang looked confused, like, oh, they died fast. All right. Nice. All right. Definitely already did all the crap down here. I wonder if it was... Oh, I'm on the wrong item right now. All right, let me swap back to the other one. Okay, let me just consume that. Otherwise, that's going to be continuing to draw my eye into that window, and I don't need that one. Switch. All right. Sumeru would really fit for you because most of the researchers came from there. Oh, for sure. I'm definitely excited about Sumeru and the kind of things we're going to learn in Sumeru. Particularly, I'm very curious to find out if we're going to finally get, you know, the total story of the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies, you know, in the Great Sumeru Library. I think that, you know, there's going to have to be a giant library there. It's been talked about in some of the extended lore. So there's no way with that being mentioned that it's just not going to exist. Although I could see, because, you know, knowledge is used as a form of currency in Sumeru, it being at least initially blocked off to us. So we'll see. Total speculation, yes it is, but I feel like that is probably going to be a thing. We'll see. Circle stand, arms up. Triangle, circle up is how you do it. Hey, I mean, you know, I just make sense of it my own way too. That's all you can do, right? Well, I'm not finding a chest point in this direction right now, but I am finding lots of pots to break. I'm going full Link Smash right now. Ningguang, so destructive. Ningguang. All right. What is that? Blue crap over here. Oh. Treasure map fragment. All right. What window is that going to be on? I thought it... There it is. No, that's the stone slate. So it's one of these. Treasure map fragment left behind by Shitaki's brother. The volume made from animal hide has faint scent of sea salt on it. The same description. Okay, so I think you just have to get multiples of those is all. Listen, I don't really think any of these... Oh, God. I do need to leave all these marks down, though, because they were all of the Electrooculus that I found on this island. And if I start unmarking them, I'm going to have a hard time finding crap later. So what I'm going to do is delete some of the pins that are related to things that are not Oculus. I need to start using that frickin' website for this stuff, though. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'll remark this with something else. Let's use the fishhook. Alright, because it was a, you know, conch thing, and I'm sure a treasure map thing, and I'm sure there will be others around. All right, so let's see. Is it gonna point me somewhere else now? Yes, it is. All right, let's go that way then. Don't jinx it. No math puzzles, please. If you're failing algebra, I can't even do math. Rip. You can do it. I have faith in you. I'm one of those people who is good at math but hates math anyways, so you know, don't feel bad. And it's all getting less and less clear now. Everything's getting foggier and foggier. Hello? My memory's growing worse by the day. I suppose that's getting old for you. But what shall I do? I don't know if Kito and Kina are hungry or whether they're safe as they play outside. They'll be fine. Is there anything we can do to help? Oh, Kito, Kina, you're here. Did you fall down and bump into anything on the way? You didn't go up climbing some trees again now, did you? How you worry your old granny. Sigh. I don't know what's happened lately, but it feels like there's less and less people on this island every day. And I remember even less of them now, too. Whatever would I do if I ever forgot the two of you? Take these flower petals if Granny should ever forget you. Give me these. All the stories I still want to tell you. Interesting. Oh, hey, some free Sakura blooms. Okay, I'll take those. Certainly not anything to complain about. Let's see. Wait, now it's pointing me back in this direction again. Oh, sneaky chest with a furniture piece in it. Oh, sneaky. If I did not have the compass, I would not have ever found that, I don't think. That was very sneakily hidden in there. I do not think I ever would have noticed that. That was a dirty one, MiHoYo, right there. That's a sneaky hiding spot right there. Oh man, Una's quest takes so long to do. Morax would be rich in Sumeru. Oh, for sure, right? Wait, TH, Morax would be... Yes, I see what you're saying now. We did exponents, and I didn't understand a thing until I went for homeroom time. Exponents. That was a long time ago. Let's see. Speaking of Dendro Archon, it feels weird that Genshin changed the Dendro Archon to female. Why? I don't know, like, if I would ever assume that it was, you know, decided at the time. You know, they may have just written everything, you know, kind of arbitrarily at one point in time as far as gender assignment for that character, and then as they started to actually, you know, go forward with designs for the character, they may have just decided to change it. Now, if I wanted to be completely pessimistic about why they would do it, it would just be, well, female characters, you know, objectively sell better. So there is that aspect to it, but I don't necessarily always believe, like, I don't know, like, they've been really good about the storytelling in this game. I kind of don't like to assume that they would put, you know, that ahead of the story, but maybe that's naive. Come on now. Don't be doing this to me. Fine, just have a big rock. Was waiting for him to stand up, and he made me do that all out of order. I hate you. Now you all die to Ningguang.
Don't waste my time.
Wait, why did the... I feel like the Jade screen didn't get destroyed with her burst, even though it was definitely up. That was weird. Whatever. They all died anyway, so we're good. Hey, everybody's bursts are back, too. Heard it was just mistranslated at first. Yeah, I mean, to me, I tend to look at it that way as more likely than just like the cynical, like, oh, well, they just want to, you know, make more female characters because they sell better. But what we do know of pretty much all of the other Archons at this point is that they are all female and that Venti and Zhongli were the only male ones. And, you know, when you think about it, when the game first came out, we were getting male characters left and right. So I tend not to necessarily think that they care about, you know, gender sales and all that stuff. Like, you know, like when the game first came out, like our banners were, you know, Venti, Klee, Tartaglia, Zhongli. I think we got Albedo right after that. Then we finally got Ganyu, like the first like normal female non-lolly character. Then we got Zhao. I think we got Yanfei and Eula right after that. And then we got Kazuha, another male character right after that. Then it was 3 female characters in a row for 5-star anyways. Maybe more, actually. It was Ayaka, Shogun, Yoimiya, Kokomi. And now we've got Shenhua. Wow, okay, so in Inazuma, oh, well, Tomo was 4-star. Sayu as well, also female, but lolly if you don't even really want to count that. But, yeah, I mean, like, they have, like, what with Inazuma, they've kind of started to make a lot more female characters. But really, when you look at the beginning of the game, most of the characters were male. There was a lot of female characters in the existing roster of characters, but then they just started releasing a ton of male characters after that. Okay. I need to find more stuff. What percent are we at now? 86. I'll be pretty happy if I can just get it to 90 tonight. That'd be pretty cool. I'd feel a lot less sad about my exploration of Surumi Island if I can get this to 90. You think it was mistranslated? Because that happens a lot. Example, a line about Dango was changed in this patch to reference Ayato, not Ayaka, because if I recall in Chinese, they used a gender-neutral term. Interesting. I mean, listen, that's not surprising at all. You know, if you go back in time, there are lots and lots of, you know, ported games that have terrible translations or just lots of translation errors in general. You know, you can go back to even like the classics. Games like Ocarina of Time, Final Fantasy 7 and 8, like those games have lots of translation errors in them. Maybe not necessarily even like, you know, spelling errors or things like that, but actual like translation errors or things that came out wrong, or they were supposed to be translocalized, but they kind of lost the meaning of what they were going for when they did it. Like they didn't have as good a grasp of what they were trying to do with that stuff back then, and these days they're much better about it, I think. Okay, well that one was in the wall, so I'm feeling like this chest should be nearby at like kind of this level. I don't want to fly down until I know what I'm looking for here. Well, that appears to be a puzzle that... No, I already finished that puzzle. I remember doing that one. Yeah, that's been done for a long time. I don't need to worry about that one. What? Well, it's not pointing me at that. It's pointing me past that. Interesting. Okay. Maybe it'll be behind or something, or over here somewhere. Genetics are wild, though. My favorite subject in biology. Oh, man. See, biology was one of the subjects that, like, I would fall asleep during. Like, I don't know. Biology didn't really do anything for me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't, like, you know, back when I was taking biology, you know, things like, I hadn't really absorbed things like Full Metal Alchemist and stuff like that like, would have made me have, like, a mild passing interest in, like, you know, seeing what their inspiration was even for some of those kind of things. And, you know, now these days, you know, since I've consumed those things and, you know, learned a little bit more about what their inspiration was for creating some of those things, I might have at least been able to enjoy those, you know, those kind of classes and just like learn more about like what those characters like traits were and all that stuff. All right, I didn't get any chests up here, so let's see. That's pointing me down, so it's got to be below me over here. What the hell? What? Oh, there it is right there. Okay, I was about to be kind of really confused. All right. Well then.
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
Got a whole bunch of specters here. So Ningguang's really good at killing specters. I will definitely say that, because her attacks will just hunt these things. And it is kind of amazing. Go get him. Go get him, Ningguang. I like it. Yeah, Ningguang's great at killing specters. Probably one of my favorite characters, as I'm finding out for killing specters. Definitely fun. TH, I got C1 Yunfei. Should I roll for C2 or save for my physical DPS Toma dreams? Neri, I would never, ever... I can't in good faith recommend anybody spend anything on Toma. That character is so just not okay. Like, time and time again, when I think about characters who I think need work, I feel like that is the first, like, Toma is sadly the first character that comes to mind. Like, as far as, like, mechanical, just doesn't really work and doesn't really add anything to the game. Like, Toma... He got added to the game, and basically, like, they were like, people were like, he doesn't really fit in the meta. I guess you can use him with Hu Tao. Good luck. And that was pretty much it. So, yeah, good luck dealing with that. Yeah, I would say lean more into Yunfei if you want to do that. I think you'll get better returns from her than you will from our boy Toma. Because he's sadly not super useful in any meaningful capacity. Yeah. Let me swap items again here, because I do need to see if I've already gotten this little bird puzzle. Probably, but let's find out. No, I didn't. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna need an archer for this, aren't I? Yes, I am. All right. You know what? Somebody was saying that Yoimiya is really good at puzzles. Let's go, Yoimiya. You're here now. You're gonna shoot some puzzle stuff for me. Oh, nope, I overshot that one. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Nope, don't do that. That'll do it. Oh, hey, look. Enemies.
Everybody stand!
Order guide.
Oh, might as well just shield up here really quick. I don't use Yoimiya a whole lot. I feel like she's not bad. She's just, I don't know. Like, she did actually help me out in the Spiral Abyss on that last round, if you guys recall. So that was pretty cool, I guess. That's a character that, you know, I've never really relied on for anything. But yeah, to actually have her, you know, contribute in Spiral Abyss was more than a little surprising for me recently. Yeah, that's gonna be furniture.
A keen eye.
Oh, actually, it's not even furniture. It's what is it? One of the furniture sets, I think. Scholarly Trove, a detailed step-by-step blueprint. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. Not that worried about that. All right, what percent are we at? Let's see, 87. We're getting closer to 90, little by little. Burb think big burb is also burb. That was a lot of burb. Toma's kilt was built against his kit was built against him. Yeah, I don't. Oh, man, poor Toma. He's so. Bleh. I wish he were better. I really do. You know what? I'm gonna actually rebuild this team, because you know, I've kind of had my fill of Ningguang for the night. So I'm gonna rebuild the team for Yoimiya instead. And I just kind of want to see. I'm gonna keep Bennett, because why the hell wouldn't I? Because he buffs so much. Where are you, Bennett? Oh my God, where the hell is he? I'm blind. Okay, there he is. And you know what? Sure, why not? Let's throw some Xingqiu in here.
Will never die.
Let's see how this goes. I have Geo Res and an attack speed buff from my Gene. I think this will work out pretty nicely. I need to swap back to my Electro Treasure Compass and keep hunting. That crane is up to her antics again. Oh, let me go grab this item over here, because that's gonna kill me if I don't. Okay, there we go. All All right, anything? No. All right, let's keep hunting. Geores? Since when is Pyro Res? Did I say Geores? Oops. Pyro Res. Whatever. Rip. All right, well, I might as well kill these enemies down here. Just see how this team kind of does with all this anyways. All right. Give me attack speed buff. Oh, or I could just miss somehow. Maybe he wasn't ready yet? That's all I can think. Need to get his burst going anyways. I would like that other one to also fight me. Come on. I don't want to fight these things independently. That's dumb. Come on. Oh my god, are they both just gonna do this? The stupid shields? Oh, that was close. Come on. Alright, you can come over here now, please. Get a little closer. Alright, we'll go to the middle right about here.
Teamwork is witness the power.
And oh, I swapped too early and I didn't get my speed buff. That was garbage. Alright, well, whatever. Oh my god, I can't even hit these things because they keep just turning with their stupid shields. Worst mobs. Oh, I hate these mobs so much. They're so obnoxious with this. What a waste of water sword.
Rain outlines your fate.
Annoying. Here. Well, now that their shields aren't up, whatever. Stupid garbage shielders. Alright, well, I didn't get my speed buff. And I wasted most of my good damage on their shield, but okay. Alright, no. Alright, we'll head back to the south here. Hey, a lizard. Especially finches just for let's see. If only there was a sacrificial pole arm, Tomo would be infinitely better. Yeah, well, it would allow you to like rapid fire off his shield without, you know, cooldowns. That would be nice. Well, biology and chemistry are deeply influenced by pillars of physics, which can be defined by fancy math. That is also true. But as I said before, while I am good at math, I also don't like math very much. Always been one of the things about me. It's like, oh, great, math. I'm good at it, but I hate it. I don't know. It's just something that I never really enjoyed. Is that? No, that's several days. No, it's several days out. Sorry, I was getting a notice about the 2.5 live stream, which is on the 4th at 7 a.m. Which actually I do believe, I forget what day of the week. What day of the week is that gonna even be? That is Friday. Oh man, that might be the one day this week where I might end up going into work early enough to not be home to live stream that. I'm gonna, if I am not at work, I will live react to the 2.5 version live stream. If I'm at work, obviously I cannot, but there is a good possibility that I will be at work. I'm not positive. I just had like 9 days off because I took some time, and of course they've already like, you know, started to claim it on the backside because I'm already working Sunday and I didn't get a free day off for it like I should have. So I'm working 6 days next week, so that's super cool. I just Kazuha E then Raiden burst. I mean, listen, Kazuha E to Raiden burst kills everything. I don't even usually use Kazuha and Raiden together, but when I do, I know that it just Kazuha and Raiden go burr. They just do. Hi, this is TH's mom. He can't come to work today. Oh man, I gotta tell you, my mom's a pretty intense lady. They don't want her calling. They do not want her calling. They don't want that. Let me tell you, they do not want that. Oh, that would be bad. That would be really bad. Oh, that would not go well for anybody. Unless for good reason. I mean, I can't imagine. I'm sorry. I cannot imagine any good reason for my mother to ever call anybody I work with. So, yeah. Hi, TH's cats are all sleeping on him, so he can't move. That seems like an actual thing that, like, my wife would call my bosses about. Like, hey, listen, like all our cats are sleeping on him and he can't move, and that would be breaking the cardinal rule of cat ownership, and therefore if you make him move, I have to divorce him. Like that would be that would be like the more likely thing to occur. I have coding classes on. Oh, that's rough. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, I do. I'm gonna be working on Sunday. Really, the crap thing about it is just we have a lot of construction going on where I work right now, and it's really messing with everything. Yeah, so what normally would be an indoor job is currently in a temporary workplace, which is kind of outdoors now, and it completely sucks because it has been cold enough to snow on more than a few occasions over the last 2 weeks. So, you know, rip, wish me luck, because things have been really crappy for temperature with that. And, you know, everything that we do has been impacted by all of this, and it's not very much fun having to do it like this at all. It makes everything way harder than it needs to be, and yeah, so that's a thing. All right, these guys gotta go. Just get lawn mowed by Gene. You know what? I'm coming. Here we go. Go that way.
No, my sword.
Okay, now I got all the elemental bursts back. I need to find more chests. So I think I need to actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to say I was around this area earlier when I last scanned a chest, and then I just kept going around the outside circumference of the island, so I need to go back a little bit. So let's do that, because I don't want to overlook anything here. You know what? Let's see how quickly Xingqiu can tear into this guy. Quick enough. That's a long cooldown though. Oh wow, that was a little unexpected. All right, well whatever. He's gonna die fast. That was super overkill. I kind of didn't expect his shield to all of a sudden pop for seemingly no reason, but okay. No chests over here. You know, I think I might have a trial up there that I never did. It actually might be on top of a different mountain now that I'm thinking about it, but I definitely seem to recall at least one mountaintop trial that I tried and then failed and was just like, I am not climbing back up there right now. And then I didn't. Super good story, I know. All right, come on, Enkynomiya, you can do it. Oh, we have 90% chance of snow here in Texas? What? That doesn't make sense. I'm going Chewbacca defense on that one. That does not make sense. All right. Maybe it was this one. There's a bunch of runes on the wall here, but I think I did that one already. Maybe it wasn't this one. Oh god, I'm gonna run out of stamina here. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We made it. Yeah, I think I already did everything on this mountain. All right, let me scan. Hey, there. Oh, you can't point me towards that. I don't have the Electroculus to be. Why is it scanning me towards that thing? That's not okay. I know that's a chest I can't get. I don't have all the freaking Electroculus yet. Right, fine. Oh, come on with the jumping out of it before I can do that. Not okay. Ugh. You know what? I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Making me miss my attack speed buff. Okay, fine. Just eat that attack with Jean's burst so I don't have to actually take the damage. I feel like Xingqiu's rain swords take way too long. I need to like swap him out for a sacrificial blade, I think. Just so that I can regenerate his energy a lot faster, because this is ridiculous. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna do that right after this enemy is down. It's something that Xingqiu, like, oh my god. It's a character I'm still kind of like, you know, finding my way on here, and like, yeah, I'm thinking sacrificial blade's gonna be the way to go, because this is a good weapon for skill damage. But that thing is bad. It just isn't enough. So I'm gonna do it this way. Do I have any? No, I don't. I need, what is today? Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So I can farm some of that tomorrow and further enhance that weapon for him. So that might make things better. But really right now what I need is more. Yeah, it's just pointing me towards that. So that's not going to be super useful. Let me go over here onto this island then, and we'll see if I can find anything over here. See if it won't just point me back towards the shrine. Call the primordial one or Fanny's or whatever. We need his help. Yeah, that would be great. Oh, I think you need, don't you need Electro or something to light those up? Yeah, I think you do. Oh yeah, that'll definitely allow you to charge up his burst a lot quicker. That was like immediate. That is much better. Oh god, no! I keep doing that wrong. I've not been playing Jean enough lately, and I keep messing up her skill order. God dang it. When I was, you know, playing my Eula group a lot, like I got really used to waiting until those particles hit Jean because of C2. But these days, I keep messing that up. All right, don't point me at the thing. Or, okay, it's just not pointing me at anything. Okay, well, that's not exactly better. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I don't need to light up any of these things because I probably already would have done that, but I guess I'll check it out anyways. Oh, that's right. Those are shrines of depths. They take their keys, not Electroculus. What? No, I mean, like, I know these don't... So, what I'm saying about the Electroculus, Aether, is I need the last 3 Electroculus in order to get my last key to open that shrine. Because I don't have any keys available until I get that last one. So, yeah. That's the last key that I need to get. Because I've already gotten all the other ones. I know what I'm about. Alright, give me back some energy for Cincture. Okay. This team is weird. I feel like I still have too many skill downtimes and I kind of don't like it. I don't know. I still... If I could get another... I forget what the damn weapon is called. The bow that Yoimiya's banner came on. Or came with. I forget the name of the bow. If I can get a second one of those, I would probably roll for it. Just so that I could, you know, give Yoimiya a better weapon again. That's still pointing me at that. Damn it. Stop pointing me at that. I don't care about that. Whoa, okay. Didn't see that coming at all. It's cool. Whatever. It's fine. I don't even need to be in that. Or be close to them with this character, because I can just remote shoot them. God. I will say Yoimiya and Xingqiu work together nicely. You just get those nice remote vaporizes. That is that's a satisfying combination. I'll give her that. Oh, get away from me with that. And take the speed on that. Good. Have to get a little closer. Oh my god, he died instantly. Yeah, oh god. Okay. So definitely a compelling matchup, these two characters, for sure. You know, her damage kind of standalone doesn't really do it for me, but maybe that's why they made her not do that much damage on her own. Like, it's only okay. It's because you can pair her up with a character like Xingqiu and just like shred everything. That is impressive. Thundering Pulse. Yeah, there it is. If I could get another Thundering Pulse, I would definitely put it on her. Because, you know, shortly after, I think after Yoimiya, Raiden Shogun came out, right? That's, I think, what the order of things was. And when Raiden Shogun and Sara came out, I took the Thundering Pulse and gave it to Sara because her buff scales on attack just like Bennett's does. And I was like, I am not leaving that weapon on a character I am not playing right now. So I moved it and I never really looked back. All right, so I know there's stuff down here, but this is an area with which I have definitely explored quite heavily. So I don't know that there will be anything for me down here. But what I will do is, you know, turn in some of these stone plaques and stuff that I have to turn in, because I should have some of those that still need to be turned in. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going here. I think those are straight down here at the bottom. Yeah, they're right here. I think maybe this is what I needed. Yep. All right. Another one of those. That's 2. I got 2 more, 3 more, 3 more. I think, I don't know if I have any more. I don't. So I need to get the other 3. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3. No, there's 4 more. Damn. Is that... No, there's 5 more. There's 1 more here, too. There's 1 here. Here, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Okay, there's another one right there. So, okay, yeah, I still need a lot of those. Cool. I need to explore Surumi more. Clearly. Oh, God. Give me that Bennett first. Give me... Alright, cool. And then give me Singchu Burst. Nice, alright. And some Gene attack speed buff. And now Enkynomiya goes full lawnmower. Yeah, that's good damage. With Singchu's Burst on top of her damage, it's substantial. I definitely think that is a more compelling option now. Yeah, there's not going to be anything for me in here. No, there's not. I've been in here a lot. Obviously, like, all of the frescoes in here have been a serious point of research for me. And actually, I think I made a major breakthrough recently on what this is all telling us about. So this one obviously had a little bit to do with this here, but there's also, I think, a deeper meaning hidden in it. And I think I may have made a breakthrough on that. So, with relation to even the theory that I am currently working on. So, yeah. Fearful of Doors. I am a cryo main supremacy. I'm trying to collect every cryo. Hey, I get that. Cryo and pyro are the two elements that they have made kind of the cornerstone damage elements. Although Raiden Shogun certainly makes an argument for Electro starting to also represent damage. Yeah. So, but yeah, I understand being like cryo main supremacy. That definitely makes sense to me for a lot of reasons. All right. I'll just climb right back up here. Tave Astoria, when is your next theory video coming out? I am currently still writing it, and when I'm happy with the script, I will edit it into a video. So I am hoping, I really am, to have it done by the end of the week. Like by the end of the weekend, I should say. Because after that, I have another theory that I want to work on, and then character origin that I want to work on, and then like 5 more theories that I want to work on. I have a lot of theories that have hit back burner for a while, and honestly, I think working on those theories is really like what my channel needs to have a nice little resurgence these days, because like the YouTube algorithm has basically forgotten me, but that's cool. I can survive that. I just I would have liked to have already been at 100,000 subscribers by now, but that still hasn't happened either. Things have been weird with that. Like seriously, just like straight felt like my subscriber rate dropped off a cliff. It's weird. Yeah, it's just weird. Like unprecedented. Like somebody just like went behind the scenes and just hit the brakes. Like more subs for TH. Nah, it's fine. Like I said, I'll keep pushing. I can make it. Hey, a conch shell. Oh, that was. I just looted a conch shell, but it gave me a crab? I'm confused. Alright, whatever. Let's see. Is there anything nearby here? No. I have already searched around this area a little bit. Yeah, I definitely did, but maybe I should keep heading this direction. Although, I think it might be this mountain is the one that had the trial up on top that I never did. So maybe I should do that. Because I know that there's something up there I need to complete. At least I'm pretty sure it was that one. It could be just as easily that one over there. But I'm not really sure right now. It was definitely on top of one of the mountains. I do definitely remember falling off a mountain and being like, nah. Like, I am not climbing back up there again right now. That is not happening. So, but I might as well do it now. For what it's worth, TH, I send a lot of Genshin friends your videos, and they think they're super well put together. You do incredible work. Hey, I appreciate it, Z. You know, like, I put a lot of effort into my videos, and it feels really good, you know, when people watch them and enjoy them. It's not the most rewarding thing in the world when they don't get watched, but it is what it is, you know, like, it's just part of being a creator. Not every video is going to resonate with everybody. I do tend to find that my theories do much better than pretty much everything else that I make. And I think that, you know, is kind of obvious, but like, I want to continue to share the stories of the characters, you know, their origin stories. I think are just stories that should be told, especially given that a lot of the characters are, you know, not going to be obtained by a lot of people. Like, you're either never going to get the character, or it's going to take a while to get it because, you know, free to play, you know, is that nature. It might just be a while before you can afford to get the character, or luck comes your way. But you may still want to know the story of that character, and maybe knowing the story for that character will make you more inclined to get it. I've had tons of people leave comments on my videos over the last 18 months to 2 years now, telling me that, like, after they've watched one of my Origins videos, that they are now much more interested in rolling for a given character, and that, you know, they identified with the character's story in a way that they didn't think that they would. And, you know, that's one of the main reasons why, even though they don't necessarily get a ton of views, I still make those videos, and I put a lot of effort into them anyways. Now, what I will say about the character origins videos is, even though they don't pull a lot of views overnight, you know, like a theory video tends to, they do kind of slow burn. Like, they'll get views over a year or so, you know, and like kind of like add up, you know, like, you know, like I said in the quest, you know, what is it? Many hands make light work, like kind of like that version, but in views instead. You know, like, instead of just getting a whole bunch of stuff like all at once, you just get a lot of views over time, just like a few views every day until it adds up into something big. So yeah, I'll keep making the origins videos. I don't care if they don't do well, like, those are gonna keep getting made. The audiobook videos, I probably will still make more of those, but I probably won't do them in bulk like I did over the holiday season again. I was hoping they would do a little bit better than they did, but, you know, it's just, you know, again, this was just one of those things. I was hoping it would help me with a research on the YouTube algorithm, because I was making videos like every 2 days, but it didn't really work out that way. I don't understand the YouTube algorithm. It's confusing. Greetings from Germany. I love your videos. Hey, Taikia Fox, I appreciate it. Thank you. Gold, some imported Nakui. They found a floating snack dog outside their window. I am really confused about all of that statement. Hey, Jean did more damage to that than I thought she would. Okay, cool. Let's get it one more time then. I'm not gonna have to swap characters. Okay, that's, do these trigger each other? They do, so there's got to be a third one somewhere. Where is it? Probably this way then? Yep, there it is right there. All right, those are both 1s, and that is a 3. So I should just be able to hit this one twice, unless there's more. Oh, no, there's another one right there. Damn it. Okay. Okay. That's a 3 now. That's still a 1. That didn't move at all. Does this move? When those move, it does. All right, that's a 3, 2. Those are both 3s. That's a 2 and a 1. These two move each other, right? Wait, what? That one moves that? Oh my god, this is one of these weird ones where the other ones will move them too. Oh god, I hate these. All right, let me swap to Enkynomiya really quick. All right, I got 2 1s over there, and I think, oh god, this is gonna be weird. Hang on, let me hit this one again. 2, and then this. Maybe. No, they're both triggering off each other now. Drop down from here, please. All right. There we go. All right. I got it. That is not even the one I was going for. I can see the trial up there. I was right. It was this one. Okay. All right, Enkynomiya. Let's jump down here. I'll go to that over to this electro thing here real quick, and that'll take me up there much faster. Orabashi, best snack. Can't tell me otherwise. Okay. one might be able to make a bit of an argument for, you know, Cheng Cheng, but, you know, I feel like maybe, you know, Baiju's Snick may not be as inclined to go self-sacrifice for the good of many, many people. So she might just be like, nah, I'm not about that. All right, well, that's, maybe I need to go over to that one over there. That one over there might be the closer one. I was really hoping to, go higher up, and I glided down for that, and that did not help at all. Ugh, God, this is going to be terrible climbing all the way back up there from the inside. I got to get back to the outside of this thing. The outside is much easier to climb up on this from. Maybe that one? I don't know. We'll see. That's the one I went to the last 2 times, so maybe this one over here will be better. Can't wait for Sneck. Cake, Sneck, and Spam. Ugh. I mean, Orobashi sacrificed. He did. He definitely did. That is a thing that Orobashi definitely did do. All right, so this is not helping me at all. Okay, maybe if I can just get on this wall and climb up a little bit more, we'll make our way up then. Cheng Cheng, best Snick, and tweet. I remember putting a random snake this guy found in some logs. What a wonderful childhood. That, yikes. I definitely didn't play with any snakes when I was a kid. Definitely not. Fearful of doors. I wouldn't say funny, but I can get... it can sound strange to people from other countries. I see. Yeah, I definitely wasn't playing with any snakes when I was a kid. I wasn't going anywhere near a snake. Although the island I grew up on, you were just as likely to run into like harmless garden snakes as you were like rattlesnakes and stuff. So like I wasn't about to, you know, go messing with any snakes at all. Even though you can obviously tell the difference between those things, and even as a kid, you know, you would be taught the difference between those snakes. Okay. Almost to the trial. Almost there. I say that because oh, you take German? Okay, cool. Wait, I do think you've actually did tell me that before, now that I think on it. I'm so curious how MiHoYo will handle integrating Cheng Cheng into Baiju's kit, since the animal companions are almost always in the kit as well. Yeah, you know, so here's something that we hadn't really considered as well. So, you know, most people are hung up on like the whole like dendro, you know, being like a reference to like trees and stuff. But like, what if one of Dendro's like main themes is like animal charming or something? Like, what if it's a connection to animals? Like, what if all of the Dendro characters have some kind of like animal familiar or something? That could be a thing. I guess we'll find out. All right. So I definitely did not succeed at this the last time I did it. And I basically fell down to the bottom of the mountain and was like, I am not going back up there again right now. I forget what I was doing, but yeah. I was not about to do it again. I remember that much. All right. Okay, got that one. Okay, so there's one right here. Let's get this one. And there's more over here. These are in a really weird pattern over here. I think this one. Yeah, I was right. Cool. And then this one over here, and then I can make a hard right to the one just a little bit below that. Might be on the right path, but I'm not positive right now. I think I'm missing one somewhere. Where is it? It's above me. Damn. Okay. Please take me up a lot. Oh god, this is not gonna take me up enough, is it? I know where I am too. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Oh wait, I am gonna get it. Nice, it's right at the end of the path. Sweet. Okay, I was about to say, am I gonna have to go back up to the top anyways and get the chest? Because if so, just shoot me. Alright, alright. Nope, don't you dare fall off of there. Alright. Anything else in this area? No. What's my percentage? 90? Nope. 87. Damn it. I'm just kind of shooting for that arbitrary 90. I just want to be at 90%, but it doesn't want to go. All right. Isn't there more stuff around here? I feel like there's got to be something around here, right? No, there's not. Fine. I'll loot some more of this stuff. David Astoria, what's your favorite care and team in Genshin? Well, I mean, for a long time, and I would say it still holds true, my favorite character has always been Mona. For a lot of reasons. For one, I have always loved Hydro mages. Always. Like, Hydro mages have always been, like, the, like, magic class that speaks to me. And I'm usually, like, a mage guy. Like, when I play games, I like playing casters and, like, magic users and stuff. So, Mona hit both of those. I also prefer high mobility fighters, and she also fulfills that category. So, from a strictly mechanical standpoint, Mona is definitely my favorite character in that regard. But also, you know, with regard to the story, she's also, like, a character that I think a lot of people sleep on in terms of, like, her significance and, you know, like, what her kit actually offers, like, in the story as well. Like, this is a character who could see through the intent of a puppet human. Like, we need to keep in mind that, like, at the time, we didn't know Scaramouche was not real. We didn't know that he was not a human, but she saw through him anyways. So that speaks tomes to, like, the valuable asset that she will prove to be at some point in the story in the future. And, you know, like, she couldn't really see through the Traveler stars. Something was wrong there, but she's doing research on that. So we know that she's going to come back into prominence in the story at some point, like, for sure. So she's also very, very important to the story. So Mona, for a lot of reasons. As far as favorite team comps are concerned, though, my Raiden Shogun comp is my favorite team comp that I've ever put together. That team comp pretty much slaps everything I've put it in front of, and it time and time again fails to disappoint. So yeah, like, this team that I'm using right now is kind of more of just I'm fighting with it because I don't usually use it, and I just built Xingqiu, and I kind of want to start using him, even though he's not nearly built, or not nearly done, I should say. But yeah, like, he's just like a character I'm trying to build some familiarity with. I'm getting there with him, but it's just gonna take a little bit, that's all. That was a lot more enemies than I thought it was gonna be. Jeez. Bro, imagine me Hoyo Uwa-fying the Harbingers like, no. I mean, I don't think that that's exactly what their plans are from that perspective. New subscriber, Takeya Fox. Hey, I appreciate it. I think that puts us at, like, maybe 2 or 3 away from a new emote, guys. So, you know, if you want to help out the channel, support the channel, and support what I do. Twitch subscriptions will continue to push me closer. I am 2 away. I'm 2 away from a new emote. I got like I said, T-Rex Lapis was so kind enough to make a Yaemiko emote that I really would love to put up. But I have not been able to do that yet because I haven't been able to hit 50 subscribers, but I'm real close. But I do appreciate the support that everybody's given me the last few days, or the last couple of weeks, really. There's been a lot of generous support for the channel on Twitch as of late, and I really do appreciate it. All right. Let's see. Traveler acting sus sometimes. Traveler does act sus sometimes. That definitely did that out of order. What the hell? You know, like, he hides things from Paimon. He hides things from us, the player. Like, it's definitely, you know, something that's being done intentionally. Like, he's actively not telling Paimon things, and I don't know if it's because he doesn't trust Paimon, or he's just not comfortable sharing it with anybody. You know, some people are just private about things like that, but, you know, our travelers, if the Gnostic Chorus is indeed meant to be a reference to them, we're sent to Tevat to look for something. Now, we have had no indication as to whether or not that actually is still the case, or whether or not that actually was referenced to the travelers, or if it was, you know, or rather it was like a red herring kind of thing meant to draw us, you know, draw our attention to something else. We can't really say for now. But you know, hopefully we'll find out before too long. I'm hoping to see Lumine come back into the story at some point, because we haven't seen her since 1.4, maybe 1.5. I think it was 1.4. It's been a long time. I really would like to... Really? That spawned these little goofy things? Alright, fine. I did that out of order too. No, we'll get away from me. Alright. Yeah, I really would like to see more on that front at some point. There is nothing here that will react to the flower's power, or the feather's power. All right, well, great. I don't know why that did that. Maybe it was for a chest I already got or something. It's possible too. All right, I'm gonna have to swap back to my treasure compass. All right. You know, I think what isn't it in 2.5 we're supposed to be able to customize this wheel finally? If they allow us to put like items on that thing, I am going to be so happy. Because that will speed up swapping through these things so much. Because it is so infuriating swapping back and forth between those. Okay, you can knock that crap off right now. Alright, let me get into this Abyss Mage before this pyro effect wears off. Nice. Okay, cool. I beat him. You guys can go over there.
No, my sword.
Alright. What even, that's a, why is there a cryo element like locked up in this? That's a little weird. I mean, usually you have to hit those with Electro, don't you? But he was kind of chilling out next to this one, giving it a cryo element. That's a little weird.
Let's light it up.
All right, let me hit it with Electro and see what happens. Now I'm just plain curious. Throw my Raiden comp in for a second.
Illusion shattered.
No, that didn't do anything either.
Strike.
All right, let me try hitting it with Sara then. No, that isn't doing anything. Interesting. Maybe I have to hit it with a cryo character. I don't know. We'll give that a go. Bust out my Shenhua comp. Another comp that I do find to be really fun. Like, this is a comp that ended up being a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
Unleash.
Okay. Nothing going on there. So I'll just stick with this comp for a bit. Because this, like I said, this comp is a lot of fun. And for some of the new visitors tonight who haven't seen the my Shenhua DPS comp, this comp is definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't know what the hell to do with this thing. If anybody in the chat knows what you do with this thing. Oh, yeah, it's the things for when you were in the fog. I do remember, like, hitting these things to, like, increase your visibility in the fog. But, okay, so maybe it just so happened he was next to a cryo thing. All right, okay, I'm just making something out of nothing, I guess. All right, I'm gonna keep on moving then. I'm gonna trust that you weren't lying to me. All right, the white one always lit because of the fog, though. Okay. Help me, Stepses, I'm stuck. What? David Astoria, do you think that once we are in Sumeru, Lisa might get a significant part in the Archon quest? Yes, I do. I definitely think that due to, you know, what we know about her having been the most promising student in the last 200 years at the Sumeru Academia, like, she's going to come into prominence in the main story, and it's going to be, you know, kind of important. I think that she's going to be a major guide for us there. I also think Amber's going to come back into the story as well, because she was very close with Kole. And Kole went back to her home, Sumeru, presumably to maybe try and be reunited with her parents. But because, you know, she was a major, you know, character in the manga as well, and her and Amber are so close, I would be very, very surprised if we go to Sumeru and Amber isn't wanting to join in on, you know, the main story, like wanting to travel to Sumeru with you, or at the very least sending a message for her. So yeah, I feel like both of those characters are going to be important when we get to Sumeru. Now another thing that I think could also be important with regard to Amber in the upcoming story is also going to be you know, the whereabouts of her grandfather. You know, like, we know that he was active, at least in he was temporarily or briefly active in, oh god, do I have to, like, where's my clues? There's no clues. Okay, well, anyways, we know he was active in and around the Chinsa village area for a time, but we don't know where he went afterwards or why. So it's interesting because he was from Liyue originally, was brutally attacked, saved by the Knights of Favonius, and then raised a family in Mondstadt afterwards. And he didn't want to go back to Liyue, but then one day he just up and disappeared. So, you know, that's one of those really interesting things. So we'll see. Guys, Lisa has the hair of death that all dead anime characters have. I know, right? She definitely has a distinct Trisha Elric kind of thing going. It's like, oh no, you look like Ed and Al's mom. Somebody hide her in a box. But I don't know. I feel like Lisa's less likely to die than some other characters in the story. All right, I'm just gonna start hitting these things because I don't have a clue for these. Unless there's some other bird things nearby that I'm just overlooking. Are there other birds nearby? I don't see any other birds nearby. Now there were some stones nearby, but like they're not gonna, unless there's a bird to spy on. Maybe the birds are down. Oh, I think the hints are actually below me now that I think about it. All right, hang on. Let me put this down right here. This is a weird one to climb back up, and I don't want to deal with that. Aha, there they are, right there. So that's probably it right there. We have like half a V, a circle, a sandal, half a circle, and a Y. All right. Let's go back up. All right. Half a V, a circle, sandal, half a circle, and a Y. Nice. All right.
So,
Stone slate.
this is what the world
Hell yeah.
considers to
Let's
be
go.
treasure.
I need 4 more of those. Oh, God. Little by little, guys. Little by little, we're going to get there. Let's see. No. Oh, wait. I missed something here in the chat. Below you. Oh, yeah. You were trying to give me a hint. David Astoria, who do you think has prominent death flags then? I think we have several characters who have prominent death flags. I would say, to me, one of the more potent would be Venti in Mondstadt. Like, that is the character, to me, who is, like, 10 out of 10 most likely to lay on the wire and give it, you know, sacrifice himself for the freedom of others. Like, that's a character who will sacrifice it all. He also drinks to forget, so that's a character who I could definitely see, you know, going there. Absolutely. Yeah, I feel like Venti is the most likely of all of them. I could also see Diluc also being that character. He's got a really, really hard past, and I could see that, like, you know, a Diluc death being a major catalyst for positively aligning Kaya. So, you know, like, Kaya definitely is torn between two worlds. He's from Conria. He was sent to Mondstadt to spy on the Ragenvinder family. And he, you know, he actually kind of did, you know, kind of meld with the family, you know, with the Ragenvinders and loved, you know, his adopted father, Diluc's father. And, you know, things got rough there. And, you know, the two of them don't even really get along anymore. But, I feel like if something were to happen to Diluc, because, you know, strained as their relationship is, I do feel like Kaya would be a character who would call to arms from that. So, and I feel like the Conria storyline is we're going to see a major transformation from that character at some point in the future. You know, I wouldn't be too surprised if Kaya is a character who shows up who even has like a transformation, like something almost akin to like an Abyss Lecter or something. Like that, like, I just feel like that's something that's gonna happen one of these days. I really do. But yeah, so I think Diluc's another prominent one in Mondstadt. If I were to say, I don't know that if I really feel like anybody in Liyue has a prominent death flag. Other than maybe say, and I hate to say it, but I really don't think it's likely. It seems like really, like, of all the ones that I've named so far, I would say this is the least likely, and probably less likely than a lot of characters would be Zhongli. But that's only because he's an Archon and only because of the power he represents. I don't see that happening. I just don't. But I also don't see any of the other characters in Liyue dying for any reason. I will say probably the next character, two characters, who I think are very likely to die at some point. I would say this one is probably the most likely character of everybody I've named at all, would be Child. Because they have gone well out of their way to establish the fact that he has a family that he cares about, and that he will do, supposedly, anything to help the Tsaritsa see her vision through. And, you know, kind of shown that the ruthlessness of her Fatui don't necessarily see through, you know, they don't necessarily see family. So if he were forced to make a choice, I don't think he'd fight for the Tsaritsa if he was forced to do something that could potentially harm his family. Or if he did make that choice and harm his family, I don't think that he would live with himself very long afterwards. I feel like that would be a character who would hunt for self-sacrifice, some way to atone afterwards. That's kind of the flags that I read for Child. I think that is a character who is not likely to survive all the way through the main story. I really don't think so. I don't even really think he would sacrifice himself, like, unless of course the Tsaritsa's goal is actually more noble than the implementation the Fatui have set forth. I don't necessarily feel like Child sacrificing himself for the Tsaritsa would be as likely as him sacrificing himself for his family. Because, you know, they've, like I said, they've gone out of their way to establish the fact that, you know, he's very close with his siblings. They've even introduced us to one of them, which is Tusser. Yeah, I do feel, oh, wrong item. He's definitely one of the more likely ones, I would say. Probably of all, I would say the most likely. Maybe I've already done this one. Okay. And then the only other one I can think of that to me has prominent death flags, and I need you to not misunderstand this one when I list it, is the Raiden Shogun. I don't mean I mean the puppet Raiden Shogun. I don't think the puppet Raiden Shogun is going to survive a whole lot longer. I really don't. I feel like that character is marked for death, and I think that they have to get the Raiden Shogun puppet out of the way in order for to be forced to come out of the plane of Euthymia. That to me is the most willing, or the most noteworthy event that could occur to bring her out of there. And until, you know, the puppet safety net is gone, she doesn't really have a great reason to stay out, because Inazuma's needs are taken care of by somebody else. But we do know that the Raiden Shogun puppet is currently not reconciling well with the changes.
Can we find any firework materials
and if you look at the way that they've established A's story thus far, we have this obvious outline that the Raiden Shogun puppet is designed by A, that if even she were to, you know, stray from the path of eternity, that the Raiden Shogun puppet will recognize her as a threat as well. So even the Raiden Shogun puppet is designed to even go after A if she herself becomes a threat to eternity. So I think that's a foreshadowed thing. Like they told us that that's a thing because I think that's where it's going. Now, what I also think is likely about the, you know, the death flags for the Raiden Shogun puppet, you know, like I said, that's going to be the catalyst for bringing A out of the plane of Euthymia. But I think that, you know, we could be seeing kind of like a near-death scenario even for A, because I feel like the Raiden Shogun puppet could even potentially be more powerful than A herself, just based on her own account of the fact that since she couldn't make a puppet that could hold the Gnosis, she made a puppet that effectively makes the Gnosis obsolete. Well, obsolete's a very specific word choice. You don't use that word if you're saying, you know, equals. You use that word if you're saying better. She designed in her eyes something that was stronger than her, something that could outperform her. That's why she was comfortable enough to leave the Gnosis with the Ayamiko in the first place, and, you know, and give up her physical form and go to the plane of Euthymia. So, in kind of digging into that idea, I feel like you know, we have to remove the Raiden Shogun, not A, from the equation in order to get her to come back. Well, how do you do that? You villainize the Raiden Shogun. You make her, as they foreshadowed already, turn against her creator.
My will embodied.
But how do you, like, if she is more powerful, we already know that A is really powerful. That was a hard boss fight. Like, easily, I think the fight against the Raiden Shogun, you know, from our perspective as the player, that is far and away the hardest fight we've had. None of the other fights have ever, I think, come anywhere close to being as challenging as the Raiden Shogun fights and A fights have been. So, with that said, we will probably need somebody to help us in that fight. And I think that we've already got that character established, which is, if you, again, you dig into the deep lore of A, you know that Kunikazushi is the puppet that was failed. This is like, it was a successful prototype, but it could not hold the Gnosis. This is Scaramouche. And Scaramouche, when he was given the original Gnosis, he was overcome by the emotion that A has felt for most of her life with regard to losing her friends and not really understanding how to reconcile that with her concept of eternity. Like, eternity is the thing that she's always been concerned with. That's her own heavenly principle. Whereas, you know, her sister's was transience, which was more focused on, you know, life and death and understanding that, you know, everything comes and goes. A never really understood that. So, when Scaramouche could not deal with the Gnosis, she took it from him. And it left him with a big hole in his heart, basically, where he couldn't really... He felt like he was half a person. He was denied, like, a birthright, basically. And so he kind of just made trouble for people until the Harbingers found him. And as I talked about in my Archon of Delusion theory, I am like 99.9% certain that what they are describing in the artifacts, the Pale Flame artifact set, and also I think the Husk set is I think it's the Husk set that also has more Scaramouche story in it. I think those pieces are telling us that they designed an artificial delusion gnosis for him. So if that is the case, then, you know, he is essentially the Archon of delusion. But they also said that this fake heart that they made for him left, like, it made him able to feel, but it made his feelings more volatile than they already were. And this could actually explain why he's kind of violent and murdery, you know, like, he's not kind of a nice person. He's not the kind of person you would want to be around in his current state. But he now has the actual gnosis, the heart he was denied, the one that made him emotionally break down, not, you know, into anger, but rather more into sadness. This is I think, the thing that will cause him to be less aggressive with A. And I think it could also be the thing that redeems the character. Because if, you know, like, he didn't take the Gnosis back to the Tsaritsa like he was supposed to. He didn't give it to the other Harbingers. He didn't go meet up with La Signora. He kept it. He disappeared with it. That's why Child was looking for him. He kept it. That was the heart he was denied. He wants that heart. He thinks that he was built to hold it, and he wants to see if he can. But what if, just like taking the delusion gnosis, which I'm pretty sure is what they've done to him, is the same, has a similar effect, but in the opposite direction. If he can learn to deal with those emotions, he might actually be able to make himself a complete and stable individual. It'll round him out. And if that's the case, he may not even actually serve the ideals of the Harbingers, or even really particularly serve the ideals of you know, of bad, you know, like evil, which is what he has been up till now. Because it seems very much like his hatred for humans has always been built out of his own, you know, feeling kind of insignificant or feeling like he was slighted. But if he gets it and then he understands you know, A's perspective by having to reconcile those emotions over a long period of time, or actually, you know, sitting it out without, you know, having it removed forcibly, he might actually see her side of things and be the thing that saves her from the Raiden Shogun puppet. So, you know, like I'm saying, if the Raiden Shogun puppet turns on A, I think Scaramouche is what's going to save her. I really do. I'm calling my shot on that. And I think I may have called it my Archon of Delusion quest briefly, or my Archon of Delusion theory, but I think I may have actually sidestepped that a little bit, because I generally think that people don't want Scaramouche to be redeemed, but I think the writing is on the wall for his redemption. Now, whether or not he survives said redemption is another matter. He may not, but I kind of think a lot of people want him to be a playable character, and I think that is the most likely path to him being a playable character. It would be redemption. So, and you know, like this could go a long ways towards redeeming also, you know, more completely even the character A, because, you know, like she's not without guilt in everything that's happened, but she's also not, you know, responsible for, you know, the war that's been going on. The Fatui stirred up that war. And while the Vision Hunt decree was something that she fully stood behind, she didn't have the full story. She was missing a lot of the details there. So, yeah, A has a lot of answering to do, but I think that the two of them have a lot to work out. Kunikazushi is kind of almost like a child to A. I don't know if like she sees it that way, but it is definitely a creation of hers, and she herself says that she feels like she owes him something, and that's why she didn't you know, see to it that when he woke himself up from the, you know, coma that he was basically put in after the removal of the gnosis, when he woke himself up, she didn't have him hunted and, you know, put back down. She didn't have him destroyed. She allowed him to wander the lands of Inazuma, and even gave him a badge of office, basically like, hey, this is Raiden A's creation. Leave him alone. Let him figure out life. That was her motivation. She has a connection to him. They're going to explore it. They didn't give us these little story threads for no reason. They're gonna farm these. They're going to come back and harvest these to a more satisfying conclusion than what we've been given so far. Now, a lot of people have been, I think, kind of a little bit impatient about that, but I think that, you know, they're playing the long game. And I think that this might be a little bit more what we have to expect from the story coming up in the future, right? So all of the events that happened in Liyue and Mondstadt, really, there was a long story quest, you know, to get through everything in Mondstadt. And then we get to Liyue, and that quest is a little bit shorter at first. And then they continue to extend it and extend it and extend it, and then for events send us back to Mondstadt to do little things. But the Liyue Archon quest line didn't really end until, you know, later in 1.1. But then they continued to send us back and even give us Zhongli quest extensions and Ajdaha and things like that later. So Liyue continued to build. And then I think a lot of people in the community continued, like, they kind of felt like Inazuma was going to be done between 2.0 and 2.1. But that's not what they did with Liyue. And I don't understand why people expected that to be different in Inazuma. They're playing the long game here. miHoYo has a 10-year story that they're trying to tell us. You know, I feel like we're going to be in 5 years just to get through the Archon quest line. And then we're going to go on to something totally different. Like, we're going to go on to something that's probably, you know, maybe even deeper than what we've already seen. And it's just going to continue to get deeper and more complex, and I think likely even more interesting. So we just have to be willing to play the long game. People need to understand, you know, like, they're not, you know, planning to just throw together a short, easy story here. You know, they're going to need... It's hard for any game, no matter how popular, to survive 10 years. And I can't think of a lot of online games that made it to the 10-year mark without having to sacrifice quality on some level. I can only think of one online game, period, that made a 10-year, you know, a successful 10-year run with, I would say, little financial
Hold the line.
little financial sacrifice, and that would probably be World of Warcraft, a game I myself never played because I wasn't interested in it.
Take
But
your true form.
a lot of other online games fail before that. So we need to, you know, kind of step back and realize that, like, if we want, like, we can't binge the story of Genshin Impact. We have to appreciate it and absorb it, like, savor it, because if we stop supporting it, we stop appreciating it, they're gonna water things down so that we get a faster story that will be less satisfying. And I don't think anybody's gonna be happy about that. So, you know, we kind of just have to, belt ourselves in, saddle up, and just be ready for the story that they want to tell us, how they want to tell it.
Transfiguration. Cryo incarnate.
Like in Honkai Impact, oh boy, how many years has it been? Yeah, I think that game's been around for what, like 6 years now. They're also weaving a very long story over there. That's another game I need to explore like a lot more. You know what? I'm gonna kill this guy with Kokomi because Kazuha almost died. So yeah, you can just heal my Chongyun a little bit. Or Chongyun almost died rather. I said Kazuha, but I'll swap over to him and see if I can get him a heal or two. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. We got filled up. Is there any chests around here at all? Oh. I feel like, you know, being at 90%, I should be able to find more chests around here. And there just does not appear to be many chests. Oh, God. Where are they? I can name 2 that survived 10 years. League of Legends and World of Warcraft. Okay. League of Legends is a little different because it's not an RPG, right? It's a MOBA. They do have a rich story world, though, that they've built. And they've managed to keep that game successful for a long time. Now, I think a big part of that is also because League of Legends has become really one of the, you know, esports of reckon, you know, like games like Overwatch and League of Legends will be around for a long time because of that, although Overwatch has certainly seen its fair share of controversy over the last year or so. But yeah, I don't think those games are going anywhere. I feel like Overwatch will be another one, especially what with Overwatch 2 coming out that's supposed to be more story driven. I feel like that's another one that'll stick around for a long time. But yeah, so yeah, League of Legends is another good one though. That's actually a game I did play for a long time as well. I really do need to get back into playing League from time to time. I kind of miss it. That was back in the early days, because I played pre-seasons, and then I think I played seasons like 1 through 4, and then I have played like a match here or there since then. Like I would like download it and play for a few days or a week or something, and then put it down again, and then 2 years later I'd play it again. Like that's how long it's been since I really played League regularly. But I you know, I played it a lot when the game first came out, and it's a game that I really liked, and I really appreciated the depth of storytelling that they went to in a game that didn't even have a story presence really in it. You know, like all of the storytelling stuff was, you know, kind of created as, like, I don't want to say side content, but yeah, it was side content that they didn't even really need to make. They made it anyways, and I really appreciated that they did it because it was good. They had quality storytellers there. It's definitely something that's really easy to overlook. And then of course, you know, that extended storytelling, you know, ended up playing off beautifully in the Netflix series Arcane. If you guys haven't watched it, highly recommend. Oh my God, that's easily one of like my favorite television shows ever made. Like they have done great things with that. I cannot wait for season 2 of Arcane. That first season was very impressive. You know, like everything from, you know, the world building that they did to you know, staying true to the characters and the original lore, to, you know, the representation that they're establishing. Like they're giving people the representation that they deserve, and they're telling a good story while they're doing it. You know, because there's definitely some stories that tend to, I would say, I don't want to say, there are definitely some storytellers out there who in order to provide representation, will ruin their stories by making disjointed trilogies, for instance. I'm not going to name any names, but you probably know who that is or what I'm talking about. But then they're doing really good things with their own television shows of that same franchise. So that's good. Like, I'm all for representation. Hell, I grew up as a, Star Trek fan, and there's no, I think, franchise that's better at, exploring, difficulties for all different types of groups of people. And,
My will embodied.
and I think it's important that people understand those things and not ignore them. But, when you sacrifice the solidarity of the story in favor of establishing little things here and there, and then you don't even harvest on them. Oh, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Missed opportunities. Wait, okay, let's see. Let me get back into the... Arcane was pretty incredible, and I didn't even play League of Legends. Yeah, I mean, so that's a good point. My wife never played League of Legends and wasn't interested in Arcane. But, one day I was just like, we're watching this. And we watched the first episode, and by the end of that first episode, she was officially hooked. And I want to say, I don't even think she had to get to the end of the first episode. I think by the end of the intro, the song Enemy, and like how beautiful the intro is, like the way they animated it, and the kind of foreshadowing that they do, and just like the little hints that they build along the visuals of that intro, sold her pretty quick on the idea of that show. And then, they did a great job at telling that story. And like I said, I can't wait for season 2. So we'll see what they do. Healer fish exists for the spiral abyss. I feel like that's a comment about Kokomi. Healer fish. That's a good one. Let's see. If she knew she can resurrect herself, then wouldn't be so scared of A. She even lashed out at the Shogun because she knew she was about to die. What are you talking about there? I don't know if I know who you're talking about. I hope we get more LOL shows. I mean, they've already confirmed Arcane season 2, so we've definitely got that coming. So, you can rest assured on that. Let's see. I'd say a story had been debate for past bit in chat. Do you think Signora is coming back or no? Yes, I do. For a lot of reasons, I think we will see the character that we knew as La Signora again, or at least the appearance of La Signora, for a few different reasons. But mainly the reason why I think we will see Signora again is because Venti went out of his way to mock that her face was not her own. Alluding to the fact that he knew that he burned away her own physical form to become the Crimson Witch of Flame. And by the time we encountered her, she was only the Crimson Witch of Embers, which is saying that she didn't burn as brightly as she once did, because her cryo delusion kind of calmed her soul. But she still burned away her human spirit, her human form. And I rather think that the reason, like the comment, the smirk you wear looks out of place, did you steal it from your master's face, is Venti saying, you're not you, you don't, this is not like, you are somebody else, like your appearance belongs to somebody else. I don't necessarily think we'll see La Signora, but what I think is that we will see somebody who bears the appearance of La Signora. Now, whether or not that's, the Tsaritsa or the first Fatus, who is, I believe, the first Harbinger, or somebody else, I don't know yet. I do think it's interesting that we weren't able to see the face of, Pulcinella, I think it is, in the story timeline trailer. I feel like there's a reason why they obscured his or her face. If it's a she, then it could be the appearance of Signora, and that's why. But, we don't really know anything about that character, so that's pure speculation. But I do think that we'll see Signora again. Yes, I do. Whether or not, actual Signora even died is another matter for contest. Because can you even kill, Signora that way? Is the Misono Hitotachi strong enough to kill a being that isn't even a physical body, right? Like, you know, like she had become La Senora again when she was struck down. She was not in her fire form anymore, but she did turn to flame as she died. So it's like one of those things where, like, I don't know how to interpret that moment. Was it as if the flame dissipated and ceased to exist, or did she return to flame to be reborn again somewhere else? You know, like, is this just, you know, something that, like, you know, the Tsaritsa or the First Fattest, they're just gonna be like, well, here's a new body for Senor, you know, like, we'll see. It's hard to say, because the body that she was in may not even have been, you know, a normal body, a physical body, or anything that could be killed. It may have just been, you know, something akin to, you know, a Scaramouche kind of body, you know, like, we don't know. There's so much we don't know there. I feel like we will see her again, but I don't feel like we're gonna see that face again until we get to Snezhnaya. So I wouldn't expect it to be for several years at this point. So hopefully that's not too much of a disappointment to those who are, you know, anticipating her return sooner, but I wouldn't count on it for a while, at least. Just because I feel like if they did it too soon, it would make, you know, the death of that character not feel very weighty. But, you know, they could still do it just at a later time and it would be okay. Oh god, I hate puzzles like this. These little rotating things, man, they're the worst, because once you, because they rotate multiples of them and it's so infuriating. Oh my god, what am I gonna do with it? Okay, fine. This guy's gonna have to go. If you're gonna be attacking me from behind, you gotta go.
My will embodied. Take your true form. Do your master's bidding.
Mihoyo is very good at giving hints while also hiding all the important information. For real, though, they are very, very good at that. That is definitely something I would say that they excel at. Like, time and time again, they have proven to be very, very good at that. All right, let's see if I can get an electro charged. All right. Let's see if I can get this electro status to leave me. All right. No, I'm gonna have to get near this one. Oh my god. Ugh, that's obnoxious. Oh god, stop electrocuting me. Ugh, that's horrible. My Shenmue almost died doing that. All right, let me see if I can keep that thing charged while I work my way over to this one now. I think I got it. Okay, cool. Wait, is there a fourth one? Oh, that one got uncharged. Okay, I see what I did. Aburaku Helios is the Denichi Mikoshi, the solar chariot that drives the Hyperion. Byaku Yakuku no Hikari from Hyperion's Dirge Quest. I'm not sure what that's in reference to, but yeah, listen, there's a lot of, you know, Greek mythology stuff there. And of course, you know, even the name Hyperion has deeper meaning in Greek mythology. So it's not just the name of the ship in Honkai Impact. At Table of Story, what do you think about the validity of the moth argument? I don't know if I'm familiar with the validity of the moth argument. I might need you to refresh my memory on that one, because I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that one. Oh god, I can't believe, like, all this exploration, I have not found one of these three Electroculus yet. Actually, I think I might have one Electroculus compass. I might want to just go ahead and pop that and see if I can just be lucky enough. But I'm also going to wrap up the stream here in about 5 minutes. So if you guys had any other questions you wanted to get into, now would be the time to do it. White Wolf Third, tell him about what the moth represents and stuff that you said earlier. Oh, I do actually vaguely remember reading something about like the moth and like rebirth or something like that, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, there was like a whole like reason why the moth is probably something that they chose. You're gonna have to refresh my memory on the actual like totality of that argument,
Take
though.
your
It's something I
true
haven't
form.
thought about in a little while. My mind has been pretty full of Enkanomiya stuff lately and Greek mythology research, so yeah, you're gonna have to refresh me on that one for sure. Oh, did I? Akaron says I missed a map piece. I thought I did grab one over there by that like little boat thing. Did I go back and grab it, or did I miss it? I feel like I grabbed it, but yeah, if I missed it, let me know. Z says, TH, I stepped away earlier, so I may have missed it, but what is your plan for looking at Genshin Honkai relationship and content? I'm curious on your thoughts. So I've only played through the first 5 chapters of Honkai Impact, so I have a lot of personal research to do on that in order to really formulate a proper opinion on the connection between these two things. I do know that the creators, as they have said, look at Honkai Impact and Genshin Impact as, leaves on the same tree. So to me, I find it fairly likely that they're attempting to build a multiverse kind of idea here. But how exactly they're going to harvest that, I can't say. I guess we'll kind of have to wait and see. But I feel like the whole like ARC project and all that stuff, I think that is pretty oh, there it is right there. No, that's just a fish. Oh, anyways, the whole ARC project and like the sending of like the human embryos or whatever into space, like to me that represents maybe one of the more likely connections. But again, like until I actually get a good opportunity to go and explore these things for myself by actually playing more of Honkai Impact, I can't really speak too much to it because it's too much speculation right now. All right, let me see. I need to interact with this bird thing up here because it's here. All right, that's maybe going to be useful. Oh, no, it's not. That's just how you get in here, and that was probably just an Electrooculus. But it's probably nothing now. Yeah, it's nothing now. So, yeah. All right, so I definitely already did that at some point a long time ago. Oh, that's the wrong item. Let's swap back. I do think I have like 1 Electrooculus. No, actually I have 5. Oh, wait, no, yeah, okay. Let's see if this will actually resonate with anything. Probably not, but I'll try. No elemental oculi in this area. Great. Well, that's not too surprising. All right, I don't want to use those aimlessly, so let's go back to the regular compass then. In the meantime, I still don't think I've gotten... Oh, I am at 90%, so I did make my goal. So that's good. I was a little worried that I wouldn't. All right, so I'm going to go over here and... Actually, first I'm going to go and make some condensed resin really quick from the stuff that I have. And once I've done that, I'm going to go and farm a few Blizzard Straya runs, and then I'm going to get out of here for the night. Ashikai has propositioned that it's an alternate universe, connected universe thing based on some of the things going on in the Honkai lore-wise. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty congruent with like my thoughts of it being like a multiversal kind of idea. And I definitely think that even, like with some of like the little hints that we've seen where like even in Honkai, they had like the little silhouette of Duvall, like they're aware, like at least in the Honkai universe, they're aware of the Genshin universe, at least on some level. But it's kind of hard to really say. But I definitely do think that it's like a multiversal idea. And I do think that we will see a crossover at some point. I think that it would be unwise for them, given all of the minor lore significance, clues and hints that they've given us, that it would be unwise of them not to do that at some point. I'll understand more around chapter 12ish in Honkai. Good to know. David Astoria, what do you think is Kokomi is the Hydro Dragon Lord from Prophecy? I don't think Kokomi is the Dragon Lord from Prophecy, but I don't know, like this is like one of those things where we have to be careful, and I say this all the time. We have to be careful not to just find patterns for things because we want to, but rather because a pattern actually exists to represent and strengthen an argument. So a lot of people are like, well, Hikomi is this leader character and all this and that, but like we don't really have a lot to indicate that she actually might represent that. So I like to be very careful about that. Yeah. Oh, Vigai. Yeah, I did need to, let me check and see if that was it or not. Let's see. Wait, what? Where did it even go? I'm very confused right now. Yeah, no, it's showing me with one open slot, so I am just gonna go ahead and add the Emiko one that I've been waiting to add for a little while now. So thank you, Vega. Put us over the hump for the 50. I like it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and throw that on here. Where? Oh my god. No. Okay, here it is. No, that isn't even, that's actually not the one I was thinking of. I still need to, where is it? Wait. Is that not the right one? Should be. Okay, yeah, there we go. Wait, did you not actually list? What are you doing to me? Hang on, it's not listed. It was supposed to. Hang on, I'm trying it again. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'll just temporary name it, although I want to say that one is not the one I wanted to use. I do like that one, but I wanted to put the other one first, but I actually think it was actually only sent to me as a sticker now that I think about it, but I need to check on that really quick. Let's see. Yeah, that one was only as a sticker right now. I don't know if T-Rex Lapis is here right now, but if you are, can you send me the recent Yae Miko one that you made for me as a Twitch emote as well? But yeah, thanks, Vega. We now, I just put up a Yae Miko emote that I did not have access to or the ability to put up before, but now I do. So we're in business with that. So I appreciate the additional support to put us over the hump. Thank you. ATH, do you think Official is part of the Connected Universe thing? And will we get a game about Vertalum, or are you talking about Vertalung? I should say Vertalung or Vertalung. I think you have to roll your tongue when you say it. I think it's the actual way you're supposed to say it. If anybody here speaks German, like, I am so sorry. Those words are so hard for me to say. Just like, I speak one language, and I like to think I enunciate and speak pretty well in the one language that I speak, but when I try to speak other languages, I was always really bad at other languages in school, and it was mostly because I felt so embarrassed saying these words wrong all the time. So it has been a real challenge for me to even explore, you know, the lore of Lila and Inazuma and characters like the Princess and the Vertalung, because those names and places and words really hard for me to say. And so, like, I'll consult with somebody on how to say these things properly, and I'll try to do my best. I really do. But then, you know, inevitably, oh, that's a really nice feather. Inevitably, I'll make a video and I'll still get blown up in the comments about, like, oh, you're saying these words wrong. Like, I am sorry. I'm trying. Yeah. Taika Fox is my stream title wrong. This isn't Enkanomiya. Actually, I was in Enkanomiya for like the first 2 hours, but yeah, I ended up, you know, after a little under 2 hours, I guess, I finished up reaching 100% exploration in Enkanomiya and left because I didn't need to be there anymore. So I just started working on some other areas that I needed completion for. But yeah, Ferretulung. That's definitely different than the ways that I've been saying it in the past, and different than I've had other people suggested to me. But I mean, I'm open to anything at this point. So Anyways, I'm gonna actually upgrade that feather I just got before I wrap up the stream, because I'm curious to see what kind of pain it's gonna put me through. And like I said, I've been trying to farm stuff for my Ganyu. So yeah, like she's got a Wanderer's Troop set that, you know, is only okay, but it results in like way less consistency than I would really like to have. So I have to work on that. Bruv says this new setup looks clean. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks. I needed to redesign some things in order to get a TV for console streaming in the space. So, you know, I pretty much went to work over the last week or two, completely redesigning, you know, everything behind me and reorienting everything so that I could actually make good use of it. All right, so I picked up HP. I would have preferred to have like ER or something there rather than HP, which is a stat that is much more likely to be touched than ER is. But we'll see, because we all know that the odds are stacked against us when we're trying to roll for crit rate and crit damage for sure. So let's see what happens. Come on, crit rate or crit damage. I got more HP, because son of a... Oh, God. All right, we'll keep going for now. To be honest, being bilingual myself, I know how it feels. The biggest problem that people are facing when talking in other languages is thinking about their mother language when trying to talk a foreign language. Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. And also, Tartaglia is pronounced Tartaglia. The G is silent. Well, doesn't even he say Tartaglia though? Like, doesn't even child's English voice actors say it with a G in it? Like, for the most part, like, I have, like, if the characters in the games will say it, you know, a specific way, I'll just say it the way they do, and feel relatively safe doing it, just because, like, hey, if it's good enough for the voice actors and for the English director of the voice cast, like, you know, it should be good enough for me for the most part. But, you know, like, at a certain point, there's another thing that I always have to, you know, sometimes remind people about, like, in the comments, like, when they go to pick on me, nice, great. When they go to pick on me about the way I say things, is like, if I'm in the middle of reading a script, even if I've practiced a word 100 times, and sometimes, like, I'll say it, and then if I'm in the middle of reading a sentence where I have to say something very complicated, and then it ends in the Princess and the Vertelung or something like that, if that whole sentence already has a difficult structure to get through when you're reading it, and then you misemphasize one syllable, I'm leaving it. Because it, you know, sometimes it took me 10 or 12 tries just to get through that sentence in the first place, and then to continue talking immediately afterwards, it can be very difficult sometimes. So, you know, like, sometimes it's better to just roll with a slight mispronunciation than to continue to try and say the sentence and just get frustrated and more frustrated. You know, I've left some of my outtakes in some of my videos because they're funny, but also, you know, for people who actually watch my videos all the way to the end to see, you know, just like a little window into what it's like for me when I record videos sometimes. And sometimes, you know, sentences can be really hard to say, and I'll read them, you know, 100 times and I'll keep getting them wrong. Oh man, this feather ended up really good. 7.4 crit rate, 21% crit damage. What is with this feather? I feel like I'm having a conversation and I roll an artifact and it actually ends up good. Like, that's a really good feather. Like, for real. I am very pleased with this feather. This is that's a good one. Yeah, this actually, I'm gonna have to take a look at some of my other Blizzard Strayer pieces that I have here now. I think it's gonna take a little bit more than one available piece for me to be able to swap over, but that one is definitely going on my Ganyu. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. That Tale of the Story, you should make a bloopers episode. Sadly, a lot of the times, to save storage space, after my initial recording is over, if I didn't tuck it into the end of a video, I probably didn't keep it. I have been considering keeping, you know, more of that stuff in the past and then just like rendering them into just like an isolated video or something so that I can you know, start holding on to that stuff in the future, and that may be something that I do going, you know, closer to April Fools, but we'll see. I definitely have plans to reattack the you know, the whole out of context video that I did last April Fools, so I'm definitely doing an episode 2 of that this year, so you guys can look forward to that for sure. Yeah, so this was a good artifact. That's surprising. All right, so let's see what else I got. This one is bad. This one's kind of lackluster. I don't really like that one. This one is only good because it's got a lot of crit damage, but I'm not taking it from my Ayaka. That one's meh. This one is pretty good, but it's on my Shenhua. I'm not taking that from her. I think all these other ones are kind of meh. Let me see if this one takes crit rate when I enhance it. If it does, then I'll enhance it the rest of the way, and if it doesn't, well, I'll throw it away as fodder for something else. It got Elemental Mastery, so that's a garbage artifact. All right. I really wish it would remain selected on the same type of piece. All right, so I don't think I have any good attack ones sitting around yet. I do not. I have a really weirdly good Elemental Mastery one, but I don't have any good attack ones. Of course, I have a 4-star one that has crit rate and crit damage on it already, but I mean, obviously I would never roll on this because one, it's 4-star, and look at how pathetically low the default rolls are on it. But of course it has to exist just to piss me off, right? It just had to be here. I doubt very seriously I have an on-set cryo goblet that isn't already used. Yeah, I don't think so. No, I do not. I actually probably do have a cryo goblet that would be good for her. Well, she's already using one as an off piece anyway, so I could probably, you know, roll a better one at some point. Maybe this one, who knows? But that one's gonna take a little while. Looks like Blizzard Strayer back again. Let's see. No, I don't. I'm trying to get a crit damage circlet with crit rate, not a crit rate with crit damage for her. This one is on my Ayaka, so that ain't going anywhere. That's actually got a lot of ER, and that's the reason why that is forever staying on Ayaka, because that's a really good artifact. But I keep getting crit rate with crit damage, which, I mean, in a pinch, if I have to roll on one of these, once I, you know, actually get her a couple of good other Blizzard Strayer pieces, then I will do that. But for now, it's good to know that I have that piece waiting for her when things get a little closer. So, all right, let me go ahead and teleport back over to Inazuma, because that's pretty much where I always leave myself at the end of the night. There are a lot of mistakes in game, unfortunately. Every Russian word in game is spoken wrong. Can't be helped, I guess. I feel like that's also a very difficult language. All right. I've had one recently with 3 god rolls, and somehow every last roll went into 1 trash stat. Yeah, that tracks with how things always go, right? Like, it's pretty common, I think. God, that April Fool's video was hilarious. Hey, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, or those of you who have watched it. If you haven't yet, you should. Oh, hey, look, a spammer. Oh, you are so reported. Let's see. Oh, well, I just hid his message instead. And deleted it. I don't want to delete it. I wanted to report you. All right, here we go. Now you're reported. Hang on. Unwanted commercial content or spam. Report. There we go. Bye. Aster made a theory recently that Venti might be one of the shades, or be the shade of the time god, one part of the 1,000 winds before they went into slumber or died. What do you think? Again, you know, I actually haven't watched, you know, the theory, because I haven't had the opportunity to do that. I did actually see it pop up in my feed recently, so I'm aware of it, but I actually have not had the opportunity to watch it. But I personally, you know, like, just from like a personal bias standpoint, like, I don't think that's possible. And it's just because Venti already has so many roles anyways, that I am somewhat resistant to wrap more roles into that. Like, the Temple of the Thousand Winds, like, we don't necessarily know whether or not the Thousand Winds represented a group of people or a group of gods or a group of any kind of sentient beings, or whether or not it was just a temple that, you know, represented literally, like, you know, the winds that brought forth the climate change to the region of Mondstadt in general. There's still a lot to learn about that role. There's just still a lot there. So maybe it's possible that that could be a thing, but like, I personally don't think so right now. But you know, maybe if I watch the video, maybe it'll make me a believer. I just haven't had the opportunity to do it.
Backdrop of constant motion.
All right. Well, with that said, wait, Jesus, that was the only one this stream on both platforms, TH. Oh yeah, you're right. That was the only one we've had the whole night tonight, wasn't it? Huh. Well, that's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for supporting what I do. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe on YouTube. That really does help me out with the YouTube algorithm. It helps me build up my my regular viewers for each subsequent stream. I'm still working to rebuild a lot of the viewership that I lost, and you know, due to the YouTube algorithm. So that stuff really does help me out. So continue to, you know, support me with the like button if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. And if you want to support the channel in other ways, you can always join the channel on YouTube as well as subscribe on Twitch. Both of those things also help me out and will also help support giveaways in the future. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Eat the Paimon. Good night. I finished Enkanomiya. I'm gonna go eat some cake now.